No, this was one of those games I played hardcore as a kid. I actually played it before becoming a... Oh, fuck! God damn! I played this before even being a wrestling fan, like a hardcore wrestling fan, you know. When Christian came back on ECW, I knew him from the video games. Like this game in particular, and maybe like one or two of the other SmackDown vs. Raw games, but I knew who Christian was. Like, holy shit, it's Christian! So, thanks to these video games. It's actually really cool to know that, like, a lot of people got into, like, wrestling fandom through the video games. Because, like, they're like, wait a minute, this shit's on TV? Well, I gotta watch it, right? Nope, skip. Because, I don't want issues with YouTube. God, I miss the menu music. I miss just... I crow about it every time I play one of these, like, 2000s and prior games where, like, I miss the music in these games. They were so awesome. I should turn on the music, though. It's a little loud. It's not normal. There we go. Everything was on. Now everything has to be on max, you know? That should be fine, normal. There's no voice acting in this game, so... That's another reason why I think the mods for this game is so cool, is like, there's no voice acting in this game, so you could get away with it. Like, plugging people into certain spots, because it's randomized anyway who's in those spots, normally. I will get the mods, but, like, the good mods are, like, you gotta pay for, which is fine, honestly. And by pay, like, I think the most expensive tier I saw was, like, $25 for one of them. I'm like, oh... I've spent $25 on much worse things, so definitely look into that. But for now, I think what we'll do is we'll play an exhibition, then we'll play a season mode, and then on we'll probably go for check out the modded versions of Here Comes the Pain. Roster in this game rules too. Like, hell yeah, Piper. I remember getting so pissed off by this game too, because like I sucked at it as a kid. I could not win a single match in season mode. Okay. I gotta unlock these. What was SmackDown B and Raw B though? I don't remember. Messages. Oh. Hell yeah, man. These loading screens are great, too. Remember Ricky Steamo came out to this? It's funny, too, because when Ricky came out to it, I was like, that's Ultimo Dragon's music, because of course I played the game. Oh, yeah, there's no announcing either. That was the only thing that got the shaft, really, was voice acting. Because, like, there was supposed to be commentary in this game, and I think the European versions have commentary. It's Cole and Taz. But, like, it's nothing to write home about, but it's still pretty neat, you know. This is a test. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, yes. Stacy. Respect this ref. Yeah, I saw one. There was Here Comes the Pain 2.0. Here Comes the Pain Japan, which I gotta get that one for sure. Abso-freaking-lutely. What the hell is that in the corner? Got some glitches in the game. They're not like game breaking, so. Oh my god, my stick works. I don't know why a lot of my gate, unless there was an update, so I don't know. Holy fuck. Oh fuck, I'm getting destroyed. Maybe I should not pick test. This is what I get for wanting to have cruiserweights versus heavyweights. It's bullshit. You know? Oh my god, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Not good. Maybe we should throw this on easy. Jesus Christ. There we go, that works. How the f... There we go. I think it's X. There we go! And then the stick and circle, right? Oh my god. Is this a game where they finally switched the, Oh, I think it is. Yeah, because I just reversed it. Yeah, they switched the reversal to, R2. I think it was, like, square and shut your mouth. Here we go! Here we go, okay. We didn't start too hot, but we're getting there. Nice. I wish I hit up red. Why no? Doing a birthday stream. Fuck! Wow, wow. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I think we're kicking out of this. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to throw this on easy. It has been a while. That's fine. Do you want me to swing by? My mom's texting me. Love it. I'm gonna hit up Dylan too. If anybody remembers Dylan. Dylan Harris from or Dylan Harris. Dylan Fox. Yo, I'm doing a birthday stream today. If you wanna swing by. Groups. Catch up. Today or tomorrow. I can swing back tomorrow, if you'd like. Having my birthday stream right now and for a few hours. If you wanna hang out in BC, gotta copy that, send that to a couple others. Sierra, Jacob. Where the fuck? Derpy? No. Gizzy. Gizzy's who I'm trying to hit up. Wow. I have not thought of this music forever, but like as soon as I hear it, it comes right back to me. Oh, Zick. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, we gotta go to options. And I got all the texts all the way. SmackDown! Is it like the expert mode? Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, let's see. What we got? Oh my god, that was when yeah, that's right. Eddie had a buzz cut. He lost his hair or some shit. Oh my god, I remember getting the shit. If you attacked Eric Bischoff and he was a special ref, he kicked the shit out of you. Like, it was like no touch. You touched him, you're screwed. This always threw me off how like there would just be like random legends unlocked. Or like just random legends. I don't remember unless there was like George Steele as a or Jim, to be honest. I'm sure I'm sure Sheiky Baby popped up on a SmackDown. Piper for sure did, because he was that Sean O'Hare thing. Fucking so crazy going through like this roster. What's up, Zach? What's up, Dave? In the chat. Oh, we gotta play a women's match. Hell yeah. Okay. We'll go with Trish. So who's all the women in here? Trish, Jazz, Lita, Sable, that's right. Forgot about that. Stacy. Where's Tori? Right there. Is that it? Oh, Victoria! I kinda wanna be Victoria though! Fuck. Okay. I love Victoria. She's like legit one of my favorite women's wrestlers. If only Mickie James was in this, I'd be playing that match. Fuck it. Lita. Raw. SmackDown Sable, of course. Oh, this is before, was it a Nicki... Wasn't that song somebody Nicki Minaj? The Go! 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 That theme rules. The heel version, actually. I like that one a lot better than the face one. Hell yeah. Mateo was trying to show me, a move she did, the spider's web. I gotta practice it more because like I don't have it down. It's kind of a hard move to do. Well, I don't know, you swing them into a side slam position, which would be great. Even if I don't do it as like a regular move, that'd be a great spot to do. I do love the Boy Hits Car theme she comes out to, but like this one's a really good one too. Where's my shot? Lita with her back to the hard cam. Get a little flicker in the corner of these loading screens. I'm sure after a while I'm not even gonna notice it. Holy fuck! I suck! There we go! Yeah! Get her! Fuck yeah! Oh my god, that's right, there's a bra and panty match in this game. Oh my god, it just clicked. So like, there's a Rumble Roses mod in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Well, it was a mod, but like the version, like the part that mods it isn't available. But like the save file with like the created wrestlers of all the girls from Rumble Roses are on there. So yeah, I guess that is still considered a mod. Because like you can have the girls fight. Well, no, you can have the girls fight the guys too. Oh, anyway. What was I going on about? Let's talk about the Rumble Roses mod in 2006, which we will play that after we finish Rumble Roses. We're so close to finishing Rumble Roses. I think it's like literally just one more stream and we should be good. After that, it'd just be like exhibition matches to unlock stuff. I am loving Lita's character model for some reason. Like, it's perfect. The stone face of Victoria. Hello? Who's that? Who's that? Hello?
It is I.
Oh, it's
the
Jacob.
One.
What's up, man? How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm whipping the ref's ass when I didn't mean to. I was trying to hit, oh shit! Lita. Just took a Hurricane Rana.
Nah, screw that, bro.
Jesus. I keep accidentally hitting the ref, and the ref just straight up kneed me in the gut. Said, fuck you, get off me.
Yeah, I have another shoot.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Trying to remember. Yes. Oh my god, I still got hit, of course.
Yeah, why would you don't?
Trying to think, what time is it over there? You're Australian. I mix you up with Gizzy.
It's 8:26 in the morning.
Oh. Why are you awake so early?
I actually woke up at like 5:20.
Why?
Because I went to bed at like fucking 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I was loving when I go to bed early and like I wake up refreshed, but I'm like, no, fuck that, I'm not getting up. I'm like I'm gonna see if I can try to get some more sleep, but then like my body's like, nah, it's time to get up. Cause like you do that sleep thing, like you wake up every 2 minutes, like, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
It's time to get up.
I hate that. A lot of
That's how you
time for me
pin.
it'll be. Because a lot of time for me it'll be, I'll lay down, I'll just fall asleep, I'll wake up again,
Right.
and I just can't get to sleep. Just at all. So I just get no sleep whatsoever.
Oh.
Really annoying.
Sorry with them crazy eyes. Doosh. I guess what I could do is like, hang on. Hopefully this doesn't affect the stream. Oh my god, what was that?
My headset. I don't know why it's been doing that lately. It's been playing sounds through my speakers as well. I don't know why.
Figure that way you can watch it like as it's happening, as opposed to like watching it 2 seconds later on the or like 30 seconds later on the stream. Though if it starts slowing down, I'm turning it off. Or if like my stream starts to buffer on my end.
Yeah.
No, it should be fine. This isn't really excruciating on the graphics card, so, or at least I'd imagine it's not, because this is a PS2 game.
Yeah.
Or I mean, oh, excuse me, the PS2 is running it fine. Yes, yes, yes. God, this PS2 is amazing.
Speaking of like upgrading all that, I'll be upgrading my computer hopefully very soon.
Oh. One of these days I'll do that. When I have, like, a ridiculous amount of money for, like, no reason.
I'll be upgrading to... Well, my GPU will be getting upgraded straight to a 4090.
Whatever that means.
So, it's the best graphics card.
But I assume it's good, you know.
Yeah. It's just the best graphics card money could buy at the moment.
Can I please hit her with a finish now? No, Victoria, stop selling.
Until, of course, the 50 series gets released.
Oh, someone's up here. Hello.
Hey, Red's in there. We got that game.
Oh boy. Why does she do it like that? Damn it. Yes, got you, bitch. Hell yes.
We should tell her to play Stardew.
Stardew. Oh, now you want to play Stardew.
Jacob's here. He has it.
Of course he has it. Nah, I'm play. I gotta play this. Oh, she tapped out. Nice. Next stream though. Next time, or we'll hit each other up. Maybe play it on another stream.
Oh, that's right. I don't have any traps. Oh shit.
What the fuck? Oh, that's right. She was crazy. I forgot about that. I was like, what the hell is she doing looking like that for? I forgot there's a mode in this game called Bra and Panty Match, which how you win it is like you gotta tear the other girl's clothes off. I low-key want to play it, to be honest.
Of course you should.
Fuck it. Okay. And then we'll hop into season mode. Have all the antics. I bet you there's a mod for this game where like you could put like the men in that match.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's why I'm shocked there wasn't like a Rumble Roses mod for this. It's kind of weird it was like 2006. Other than like there's this like one like fulfill your fantasy match. That's the only reason I could think that they used 2006. Oh, it's right here. Bra and panties. Okay, now I'll be Trish. What we got? Tori? Fuck it, Tori. Okay. This is where we finally get banned on Twitch. It's not that bad. I don't know, maybe it is. But Triple H without a beard is still just weird to look at. That's not her normal outfit, is it? I don't know. Oh, I love her boots. The heels. That looks like Andre the Giant in the crowd. What have you been up to, Red?
Muted.
Thank you, Doom Guy. Damn it, Red! This wife can have nice things.
Oh?
Hey, Greg.
Who's that?
It's me, Dylan.
Oh, fuck. I gotta turn you up. Hold on.
Turn me up, my friend.
Indeed.
Indeed. Hold on. Speak now, Dylan.
I'm speaking now. I'm speaking my truth right now. How are you guys doing?
It's perfect.
Not too bad, yourself.
Great. So what are we doing? What's going on right now?
I am playing Here Comes the Pain. And
My favorite game.
and of course we have to play the Bra and Panties match at least once.
Okay. It's your birthday, so I think you gotta have a little fun today.
Oh yeah. Mike Kyoto looks like a potato in this game.
Yes. I have so many memories of Here Comes the Pain. I played the season mode 1 zillion times. I'm pretty sure. I stole all of my moveset in wrestling basically from that game.
Oh hell yeah. Oh dude, I've been like I got a notebook for when I play wrestling games and when I watch wrestling. So like just write down shit.
See, becoming a wrestler changes how you watch wrestling, doesn't it?
Oh my god, yeah. It makes me love it more, to be honest. Because I'm like,
Yeah,
holy shit, you genius. Or holy shit, you dumbass.
Yes. that as well.
I love it. So both sides of the coin.
That's awesome. But how's your birthday been, man?
It's fine. I got a party tomorrow with a bunch of all the wrestlers are like, oh yeah, okay, we gotta have a party. Oh great, cool. I'm good. I don't know, holiday parties I'm down for, but like for my birthday, I was like, all right, fine. I mean,
You sound so excited about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like after you turn 21, birthdays from there is like, okay.
Yeah, I guess you're right. My birthday was just a couple weeks ago.
Why- How old are you?
31.
31. I turned 25 today.
How's it feel?
Pretty much the same. So far, anyway.
That's exactly how I feel. But, you know, like I don't feel like I've aged in 10 years, probably.
It's not till you're like 40 when it starts to, I guess, make it. Oh shit! There goes the top. Okay.
Oh no! The commentary here. This could be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I'm Asian, so I have at least another 15 years. So as well.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Let's see how. I know like R2 reverse. Is this one of those? It was Here Comes the Pain. One of those are like L2 to reverse punches,
Yeah.
R2 to reverse grapples.
Yeah, L2 reverses strikes and R2's grapples. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I still remember this. Like I said, I haven't played this game in well over a decade, probably. I definitely remember all of the controls. Triangle runs still, and they have different animations for the grapples, like you go left or up or down or right. They'll have different lockups. I always like the hurricane one where you can like fake a handshake on a guy.
Oh my god,
as
that's
well.
always drove me nuts for wrestling Goldberg when like you throw a kick and like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, that's right.
Yeah, then he grabs you. Yeah.
Like, you asshole.
They don't do that anymore though. The newer games.
Which one? Oh, like the fake out kind of things?
Yeah, like 2K23 or
No,
22
yeah,
or
they
whatever.
don't.
Yeah.
Well, I think there was a like other than I think the only time I saw fake out was like for like a Hurricane Rana or something, or like a Boston Crab, or I could even be like mixing it up with another game.
And they don't even have like different lockups and stuff.
No, it's all the same.
Yeah. That's nonsense. I don't approve of this laziness from 2K right now. Who's your favorite guy to use the season mode?
I don't know. Actually, we're gonna. As of late, it's like I think it's because I watch too much New Legacy, where it's like I want to play season mode with like a guy you would not normally play it with.
Yeah.
What did I did? I did a giant Baba run on one game.
I love this already.
Yeah. What was another one? I did a I did a Sick Boy run on
Okay.
WCW only because
Yeah.
there's a wrestler named Shelly the Bombshell. She's like one of my best friends. She has such a crush on Sick Boy, so I was like, I'll do a U.S. title run for you with Sick Boy.
Interesting taste.
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
I'm more of a Lodi guy. That's only
You
because he looks like the singer from Power Man 5000 though.
What a reference!
Like
this.
I love Power Man 5000. They keep coming to Belvedere. I gotta see him again.
A shout out. They've got a few hit songs.
I love it. I love too. One like their second or third time in Belvedere, which is like in the Rockford area, which is like an hour and a half from Chicago. But like Rockford's one of those deals where like you don't call Rockford Chicago. There's like a pride in that. Well, was it the singer between songs? He's like, "This is like Rockford, right?" And the crowd kind of gives him like a yeah kind of reaction, and he goes, "This is Chicago," and then he got heat, he got booed. He goes, "Holy fuck! All right."
You made Chicago, motherfucker.
I remember Rhino and I worked a show. Rhino was on it, and he was talking to somebody. He goes, "Yeah, oh by the way, don't call this place Chicago. This is fucking Rockford. They do not like it when you call them Chicago." Oh, speaking of Rhino, there he is.
Oh, look at that! Speaking of the devil, Rhino shows up right now. He's wearing just like in real life. If you call out to him, he will appear. That's a rumor I've heard.
Yeah, he did pop up at one show as a surprise. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, that must have been cool.
He's super cool. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Funny guy,
I like
too.
Rhino.
I don't know if you ever got to share a locker room with him.
No. He's way beyond my league when I was around. But yeah, he always come across like a really cool guy overall. And Power Man 5000. Who can forget they were on the soundtrack of SmackDown vs. Raw?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Sequel to SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain.
That is where that's where my fandom started. for them.
His older brother is also in Here Comes the Pain as Edge's theme music.
Oh, I love it. Every time I swear I can't go to one concert with Power Man 5000 and without someone going, "Did you know he's Rob Zombie's brother?" Like, yes, fully aware.
Don't approve this nerd fan annoying you.
But there's always one. It's always one. Oh god, I kind of want to be Ultimo Dragon.
Yes.
I'm kind of into that. Who else?
Oh, I think I did. I think that's what I did one time in season mode. I played a full season as Ultimo Dragon. I mean, it's like, yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not like they changed anything about it. It's just like he's cutting the same normal promos you would cut as anybody.
That's why I like the mods for this, where like they put like current guys in it. Like you could like literally play. This game could be timeless with mods and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Dragon. Oh yeah.
Him and like Sean O'Hare are like my guys.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I loved O'Hare. Like that guy back then. He was like, even in WCW, I was like, oh, this guy's the future. Then he came in with like his like evil guy gimmick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, this is really cool. And then it's like, now you're with Roddy Piper. And it's like, okay, this is freaking awesome. Like Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. And then it just went nowhere.
Then Piper got fired, and then they're like, oh, we don't know what to do with you.
Yeah, like fuck off, will ya?
He became a hairstylist before he died.
Look at that. Like I said, yeah, rest in peace, Sean O'Hare.
Yeah, damn shame.
Yeah, him and Jindrak, I thought were the future back in those days. And, Jindrak, he may have had a great run in Mexico, but he
was gonna say
that's
what's his name, right? Corleone.
Yeah, Marco Corleone. Yeah. Yeah, I've met him before. Like I said, he's an interesting cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's a really attractive wife. I thought you that right now. But he's like a really in Mexico. He was a big deal in like telenovelas and stuff like that as well. Or so he claims as well. But he was definitely in them. At least. He was definitely there. He was in them. He married one of the ring girls in CMLL. All of that is definitely true. Was he a big deal in those things? That's in the eye of the beholder. I mean, everyone's a big deal. You're a big deal in wrestling to me.
Well, that's like Hogan saying he was like a big deal in Hollywood. It's like then you watch his movies, like no.
He definitely made movies.
He definitely
was he
made
a big
movies.
deal?
No.
Yeah. No. Maybe in his life though. Maybe that was like a crowning achievement.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, I've done stunt work and stuff for like a very small music video, but I still consider it a prime moment of my career to make a 1-second cameo in a video. And like I said, imagine if you made like a Thunder in Paradise movie. You were the star of it. I think you could do it, honestly.
It would definitely be something.
Yeah, I could buy you as like an action star.
Oh yeah, the tag teams in this game. Oh yeah, and there's a million fucking evolutions in the tag.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. That always confused me when I first played the game. I was like, man, why do they have so many like tag teams? They're all the same, like with all the same names.
Wasn't there a rumor Nash was supposed to come back as Diesel in 2003?
Yeah, instead he just came back as himself.
I think the reason was like that the rumor got out or some shit, so Nick said like that sucks. I want to see Diesel.
And remember, he'd already returned the year prior,
right?
As NWO Nash.
Then
he was just gone for a few months.
Oh, he blew his quad, yeah. Then
I
think he blew. Yeah, I think he blew it twice. Then he came back. He was supposed. Yeah. Then he had that feud with Triple H in that rough Hell in a Cell match.
That was bowling shoe ugly.
Oh yeah.
So some people would say that whole title reign was a horrendous, very offensive title reign for so many reasons. As well, Triple H's title reign on Raw. That was truly a horrific time to be a wrestling fan. But they had cool games at least.
Oh yeah. I can't lie though, that Shawn Michaels Hell in a Cell match, oh, so good. I really like that match.
And then there was that one, the Elimination Chamber, where Shawn won the title too. Like
oh yeah.
Chamber.
And Saliva sang Chris Jericho out there. Right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and a song. Yeah, it's like, and plus they played their own song. That
oh my god,
pay-per-view as well.
The first match, our first match in season mode, Ultimo Dragon to Jerry. Like,
Oh, I mean, this is the sort of a main event run, right here.
Like, that's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, well, who better like to match up with the Japanese buzzsaw? I wish they'd put like Jimmy Yang and Sakota in the game as well. They were like his.
I think that was like right after this game came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish we could have seen those guys in the game. Jimmy Yang's a hell of a wrestler. Jimmy Wang Yang would make his appearance later on.
You ever played any of the Japanese wrestling games?
This is
Oh yeah,
Democracy
like,
Manifest.
Fire Pro and also the King of Colosseum one.
Yeah, I've been playing the fuck out of Wrestle Kingdom 2, and like I'm loving that game.
Oh yeah, and that was made. Doesn't that use the Day of Reckoning like game style, like the engine?
I think so. It's Ukes for sure, so it's gotta have some similarities, right?
Yeah, yeah. Right, so yeah, but those were very cool times. And Ukes owned the company. They're like at New Japan at the time, so they probably had no problem with any licensing or anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just
now
like,
it's like, you know, there's no real New Japan games or anything like that, or like anything like that. You'd think they would have, or even like Lucha Underground when that was a big thing. You would have thought they could have tried to like turn something like that to a game.
yeah, no, it's just WWE and AEW. Whenever AEW releases that game.
Yeah, whenever that comes out. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, did you see why it's not coming out? I guess like the ESRB is like rated at M over the blood in the game, and I'm like, how much blood is in that game? It's a wrestling game.
Have you seen their TV shows?
Yeah, I mean, it's just true. Like I'm thinking like M. Dickey levels of like body horror.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like people that you've killed a man in the ring because you beat his ass too much. Yeah, when that first happened, I was like, "What the heck?" Like, I said, I know. Like, I didn't want to kill the motherfucker. I said, I just wanted to wrestle. I just wanted to win.
Right, I just want to win.
And I can't play this stupid ass game, so all I can do is hit you with this fucking weapon at the end of the day.
See you around, Doom Guy. Thanks for joining, and thank you to Joey Sheener for the follow.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all the people.
All the people on the call too who are just listening.
You're all welcome to say anything.
Yes.
Shout out.
I think they're just interested.
Okay. I understand.
This match happened in All Japan, didn't it? Like a couple years ago.
I'll do that.
Okay. For the junior title. It didn't like Tajiri have a junior title run a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that did happen.
I don't remember it being like, you know, tits, but like I remember it being alright, you know.
Yeah, the funny thing is, like, when he came back again, actually, like a year or two ago, Tajiri did All Japan, but when he came back, Ultimo had already went back to Dragon Gate.
Oh yeah. Which I remember. I remember that blew up on my Twitter. Dragon Bean and Dragon Gate.
Yeah.
Which big deal, right?
Perfect fit when you think about it. Ultimo Dragon,
Yeah.
Dragon Gate. Whoa.
Then,
and
of course,
he started the company.
Yeah, and anybody that knows the history of it, like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean that was legitimately like a big moment though.
Yeah.
When they did that, especially when he came back to the show, like the Kobe World Show or whatever, like people were crying and stuff over that. It was pretty awesome. Honestly, Pac was still there. Now where is he these days? In AEW. He's off TV.
Oh, is he? I thought he was doing shit with Penna and Phoenix.
Yeah, they did that whole deal with Omega and crew. But that was over like last month. That he hasn't been on since. None of them have been seen since. They disappeared.
I actually finally starting to get into back into watching current stuff, but like, there's so much of it, like different promotions. I just pretty much just watch pay-per-views, and I've been watching a lot of Japanese stuff. Like I was texting you about like the All Japan show I was watching. I was like, this is rough. I was like,
everyone loved the, like there was a tag match last month that everybody loved a lot.
I'll have to watch that. Yeah, I will. What All Japan show was I watching the other day? Not the one I was telling you about. It was the one with Onita and Yoshitatsu versus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was felt so bad. I love Onita, but I'm like, oh my god.
Listen, you have to respect it. We all aspire as wrestlers to achieve his level of cardiness. in our life until we can reach that level.
Right, you know,
We can only criticize how shitty of a wrestler he's become these days, but we cannot criticize his spirit. though.
yeah, that fighting spirit, yeah, definitely.
And Carney's spirit, more accurately. I don't know if I would call that match a fight, per se. And they hugged afterwards, though. So I mean, it was a message almost in life about world peace.
Absolutely.
Be the guys of Onita's deathmatch wrestling as well. But yeah, I think that had Kento and Yuma in the main event.
Yeah, I think I left off right before that main event. Mirahara
Yeah.
and I'm blanking on his name, but the Triple Crown title. I was like, I gotta watch that. Yeah.
Yeah. How's things been going with your wrestling?
Good. I got I'm wrestling up in Michigan on Saturday.
Okay.
Then yeah, I've been like wrestling about like 46 shows a month.
Ah, great.
Just like fuck yes.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I said, that's really freaking cool. Like, you know, especially going to different states and stuff like that. That's awesome.
Can you count? That was a Lamahi straw, sir. That's a pin, but no. Kyoto just wants to stare at me.
Oh no, Kyoto. But if you're on Raw, you get Earl Hebner.
Yeah, but like on both, it's still like Earl Hebner counting 3.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that. But on that show, if you're on Raw, you could actually fight Earl Hebner, or you could have him fight. Or you fight Bischoff, and then afterwards Hebner can beat the shit out of Bischoff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was talking about earlier how like if you attack Bischoff on accident when he's a special referee, he kicks the shit out of you. I'm like, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Hey, he is a trained karate practitioner.
Oh yeah.
So we have to give him his respect right now as a martial artist.
Put a little respect on that name.
Oh, of course. I mean, the one we all fear most, I think, in wrestling. You know, because that's always the debates, right? Who would win in a real fight? You know, I think everybody's asked that question a bunch of times, and I think the one we all would want to avoid if we were in like a fighting, like a brawl for all, like of all wrestlers, Bischoff would be right near the top of the list.
Didn't he want to do a karate division in WCW? Like that was a rumor for a second.
Well, I guess I would give the cat something.
Tajiri presenting that ass though.
Hey, I'm all about it.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
always said wrestling needs more asses.
Oh yeah. That's just a
what we
fact.
want. Yeah, just look at the success of DDT. Look what
Oh,
they
yeah.
brought us. You know.
I gotta watch
Where do you-
DDT again. I can't wait to check that out again. How they been doing?
Oh, they just had they had a match where they chopped each other like 250 times.
Oh,
Like combined, like two big beefy boys. We got Higuchi and Hino.
I hate chops. I don't know any wrestler
Oh, yeah.
that likes chops, to be honest.
No, it's funny because like and the worst part is it's the match that or it's the move that people appreciate the least. Like, you know, pretty much like it's a simple move, but it actually is very painful.
Yeah,
As well.
like wrestlers hate it, but the crowd like pops for it.
Oh, everybody gets to go woo.
Yeah.
When that happens.
I'm good at throwing chops, but I don't want to be chopped, so I don't chop.
Yeah. Do you prefer the overhand chop or the knife edge?
Oh god, that overhand sucks. Probably the
Yeah.
knife edge.
The problem with the overhead is like usually the ones who throw it like that are bigger, like the head, like they've got bigger heads, so that will always take the wind out of you. So yeah, the knife edge I think is probably the better one.
I just hate getting hit in the nipple. Like he just hit me in the center, or at least above the titty. Like.
Oh, but you know it's like that's like a target for him
Oh, yeah.
at the time. You know, it's like they have to go there
For the nipple.
for whatever reason. They're like, we want these mad boobs. Right there.
You think you got the drop on me last week, huh? Well, don't get too cocky. You barely won. I won't go down so easily next time. All right, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, look at that promo ability right there.
Oh, what the fuck? You were great last week. Even after the match, you were a real gentleman. I really was impressed. Oh yeah, because I shook his hand afterward. Yeah, I didn't kick the shit out of him.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's another thing they should definitely bring back to the newer games. It's the post match. Can you show respect, or do you want to beat the shit out of them?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, like they definitely need to bring that back. And sometimes you try to show respect and then beat the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, and then like
Yeah.
I play 2K every night. I played 2K the other day, and like they have that breakout function, but that's just to attack the guy. And it's like, come on, like. But
Yeah, we need to have some bring honor back to. I think you and me both of that would say. I mean, when I think of honorable pro wrestlers, you are that guy.
I
To
try-
me, in my mind.
try to be.
Yeah.
No, I'm that.
Yeah,
I like to think that I'm that little shitster, but then like at the end, I'm like, all right, buddy, give me a hug.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so I think that's the best way to go. Then again, is that not a lesson in life?
Oh yeah.
Not just wrestling. Because I think that's how I am too. Like everyone thinks I'm like the biggest dickhead ever, but then you realize that hey, he likes everybody. He loves everybody. I love him.
Try to be anyway. Grateful
Yeah.
you have something to do tonight in this piece of crap town. Jesus. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. Ultimo Dragon, you're a great talent, no doubt. You're not like these other low-life scum in this town. You actually have a future in life. But don't get too cocky that I'm out here praising you. Remember, all superstars are my property. I can make you and break you. Whether you'll be in the WrestleMania main event next year or not, it's up to me. So don't you forget that. That's it?
Yeah, what's the point of that?
Just to remind you who's boss.
I mean, that could be an offensive promo considering recent events.
I'm not touching that.
I'm just saying, you know. It's,
Just saying, man.
I'm just trying to keep up our politically correct spectrum right now. We need to watch out for promos like this in the future.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yes, exactly. But at least he did say that you had a future in life.
What can I help you with? I want a title shot. Great titles you can challenge for. The tag title, the cruiserweight title. I'll put you down for tonight's title match. Sweet. But I want to see a great title match, okay? Got it? Sweet.
Nah, it's gonna be a shitty match. I'm gonna sandbag the whole time.
Who's their cruiserweight champ? It's probably Ray. Yeah, it's Ray. In these games, it's always been Ray or Chavo.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. See, this is when they were still Los Guerreros too, so Chavo's got Eddie's gear on. Still, or they have the same gear. The mint green with the.
oh yeah, that green. I love that. I love that gear. It's funny. I was talking about earlier. Like before I was a wrestling fan, I played this game, and I played the season mode and everything. And I loved the characters in it. But that's so when I finally watched wrestling, I knew most of the guys because like Triple H was still there, and like a lot of the guys in this game were still there.
Yeah.
When Christian came back on ECW, I actually like ran downstairs and told my dad, "Dad, Christian's back." My dad had no idea who the hell Christian is, but I knew him from the video games. Like, holy shit, Christian's back!
Hey, that was an epic return.
Oh yeah, with Todd Grisham going, it's Christian.
Yeah, that's Matt Striker was like, it's an instant classic because that was his nickname in TNA. He would always try to throw in TNA nicknames on his commentary.
Sneak them in, little insider term. Well, he could get away with it on ECW. Then when he started doing it on Raw and SmackDown, then he got in trouble.
Yeah, ECW, everything was cool.
Yeah, no one gave a fuck.
I liked fucking ECW, like WWE ECW.
Oh yeah, I
That
did.
had
I get nostalgic for that shit. It's just like, oh shit, alright, we're already getting hit with a 619. I think we fucked up.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Why did he get a
can't
finish already?
Yeah, that's. But hey, listen, you can't underestimate a legend like Rey Mysterio. He's a real shooter.
This is true. God damn it.
Somebody told a story that he learned how to like wrestling punch and like by punching a wall, like a brick wall.
You know, I thought about doing that, just punching shit just to see what happens. No, instead I just throw shit in the air, just like the fucking. It's like I don't know if you're familiar with Steve Boz, but like he would teach us how to do the punch, so like you slap your titty when you do it to make that noise. Which I think he only started doing it recently because he fucked up his knee, so he doesn't stomp as much anymore.
That's good. I mean, wrestling is a great way to it breeds a knee entrance.
Oh yeah.
It's not a safe thing. It's fun though. And what do you want to have, a safe life or a fun life?
I would love I'm sure this, I don't know, I doubt anybody's watching, but like Well, anybody from that camp is watching, but like, there's some guys who kind of give like Boz or like that's shit in general because oh they're too old, this that, and the other. Me, I'm like, I'm watching these guys because they work smart. So, like,
There you go.
so like, I'm gonna learn watching them. You know, because like now they're like, oh, I cannot fuck my shit up as much as I could as I used to be able to. I gotta be careful. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to watch them?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I think that's
Do a dive.
very good.
Damn it. Do a
Yeah,
dive.
there you go.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I still couldn't do it.
You know, but the problem is I couldn't do that because like in actual like I studied like Wing Chun a little bit, like a martial arts.
Yeah.
And in that one you have like so like if he did it because he's punching this wall, but he wants to punch to where it doesn't hurt as much, right?
Yeah.
By learning how to hold up. But in Wing Chun, it's like you're supposed to fucking make your hands bleed on stuff because it like builds up calluses on stuff. So it's like you're punching this wooden dummy they have. I don't know if you've ever seen one.
Yeah,
You might have
yeah.
seen it in movies. Yeah, it's like you're punching them and using it on the elbows because like you know you do different stuff like joints are a big part of it. So it's like you're hitting all this stuff with the wood, but you're hitting it as hard as you can. It's not like you're throwing work punches at this motherfucker. So it's like I'm stuck punching wood like an asshole, you know? And I can't. It will not help me. It's very ineffective to do that. But a lot of times it have very over exaggerated wind up and then like I don't know if I can explain this properly, but like when I throw it the punch right before it hits, I like open my hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Like to where it wouldn't hurt as much. like it would be like very light actually, but it would look devastating just by the wind up. That's probably the art of the stomp too. Like people focus on the sound of it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's a thing from that's another thing is the sound. Like Steve Boz is obsessed with that. Where's my sound brother? He's very much that brother. You know, he's that guy. Brother.
Yeah.
It's funny because I did a Ricky Marvin seminar and like he knows Boz and like
Oh, cool.
it's funny to hear him like speak Spanish and then he just go brother because like he was talking about Steve Boz to the Spanish speaking students.
Yeah. Maybe now, like now that you've got the spirit of Ultimo Dragon inside of you, you could adapt some of your Lucha Libre style to your own game.
I'm actually doing another lucha class Tuesday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a vibrant lucha scene in that area too.
Oh yeah. I do God damn it, I lost it. Oh well. I did a
What have you done? You blew the title match.
I blew it. I blew my spot.
This is a shoot.
Sorry kid, you just lost your shine.
Ray shot on you. You're supposed to win. He shot on you live on SmackDown.
He wasn't gonna look like an idiot. He was going for it. Oh my god, that happened to me once. I grabbed. I was working a guy. I was working a vet. I put him in a wrist lock. I went to go tag him, but for some reason I let go of him for a tag, and he fucking bolted the other way. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit! I realized why he did that. Because like I let go of him. Duh. It's like the first 2 minutes of the match. Of course he can do that.
Yeah, protected the business.
We were laughing about it after. He goes, I saw you have the look like fuck. I was like, damn.
Nice.
Oh well. That's how you
You
learn.
can laugh at it.
Oh yeah, and I learned. I learned. Don't let go of the hold.
I mean that's one of the more important lessons I would say.
Stevie Richards versus Big Show and A-Train in a 1-on-2. Oh my god. Why?
Yeah, fuck Stevie Richards. This sounds like a SmackDown match that could have happened, like when Heyman was the
Oh
GM.
my god, yeah.
Yeah, because remember they were aligned with him or whatever, and so like fuck Stevie Richards.
This is gonna make
Put him
me-
in a 1-2.
This game's gonna make me like throw on 2003 SmackDowns after
Oh
I'm
Lord,
done with it. Hell
that
yeah.
could be awful. We have Vince and Sable.
Well, okay, there's those segments, but goddamn, some of those matches though.
Oh yeah, well yeah, the SmackDown 6 and all of that, and all of that era. Then you had Brock. I mean, Brock was like a great dude. back
Oh my
then.
god, yeah.
Kurt.
Thanks for helping me get that win last week. What? Takes some serious skill to lose a match like you did. But in all seriousness, I can help you out if you want. Give you some pointers. If you're trying to reach the top like I did, I don't mind teaching Ultimo some lessons. Sure, dickhead.
Yeah, fuck you.
See me after the show and I will show you some techniques. Learn some valuable training. Okay, that's why I said yes, because I figured it'd give me some points.
There you go.
Can you
So
customize your points if you're?
Isn't there a part in the locker room you can go to that lets you edit that?
Yeah, that's what I. It keeps giving me the noise.
Oh no, that can't be good.
Is that only for created guys? I wouldn't think so, right?
No, I feel like you could definitely do that. A ghost is trying to tell you not to do it. Is your house haunted?
Apparently. Keeps going.
Watch out for a ghost.
The butt ghosts.
Send them over. Did you figure out how to edit your points yet?
No, weird.
This is anti-Ultimo bias.
Hold on, let me
Go-
see
go
what it
around right
says. This is where you can view and adjust your superstar's attributes.
now. Yeah, there you go.
No, still giving the noise. Oh, it's because I don't have enough points. Okay, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Transactions.
yeah, makes sense. God damn it, I don't have a match.
Points to bring. Oh man, left off the card.
Stuck on ring
You're-
crew, brother.
Such an annoying place to be.
It's all right. I don't mind it.
It depends on if you actually like the people that you're doing it with.
Oh, it's so much fun when you're with dumbasses.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you are with cool guys, then it's not a problem at all. If you're with assholes, then it can.
Yeah,
be.
I have yet to be on a show that didn't make a wood joke when loading in the boards. You know.
Bless all of them that did that. And
It's-
I love them all.
It's like playing Minecraft without making a wood joke. You know. It's like.
Yeah, that's not right.
Right.
You know.
I remember I was telling my ex, I dated someone at the end of last year. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, I was telling him I was hauling wood. He's like, why are you hauling wood? And I explained to him the ring. He goes, wait, how's a ring? Wait, he had no idea there was wood in it. I was explaining to him how I just pretty much gave him like what a fucking ring was, and he's just like, what? Because of course everyone thinks it's a trampoline. I was like, no.
No, I wish it was. Yeah, like I said, how do you think it stays in place like that? Even the mat underneath it is not. Well, it depends on what ring you got out. Because there's been some rings that are better than others.
Oh
Some
my
that
God,
are
yeah.
just pieces of pretty much that nobody should ever bump on. But you do it anyway because we're idiots.
Do you know where Lesnar's dressing room is? Do you have a second? Not really, I have a lot of stuff to do. We'll keep it short. Will you give me a chance to prove myself? I want a match. Remember, be careful what you ask for. Have you ever heard of that one, Ultimo? Don't forget, I can put you in any match I want. It's all my decision. You're the Raw GM! So I do have a match for you. Tonight you're going to have to use all your talent, skill, and focus on this one. You're going to face Shelton Benjamin. And Charlie Haas! Oh, god damn it!
Oh, Shelton was one of my inspirations to wrestle.
You
I was
know-
super hyped for a second.
And you know what the best part is? There's nothing you can do about it. I love that this game made Eric Bischoff such a schmarmy, like,
Yeah.
I even as a kid I did not like him.
Yes, I don't think anybody did as a kid if they saw Bischoff.
Oh yeah. And then like watching his stuff back, I'm watching his stuff back on like the WWE Network when that was around. Like I was like, oh my god, he's such a dick. I love it.
Yeah, like now it's like, okay, this guy's kind of an awesome heel, actually. But yeah, as a kid, you're like, fuck this, pretty much.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, like and plus he was always fucking around with everybody. Right,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much. Like a great dick heel, more or less.
I loved in the Raw intro when like it would flash a picture of him and then it would flash a picture of Austin, so like it would go from boo, yeah, and the crowd
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, then like the time when they had the Triple H and Shawn Michaels match at the end of the year. And
Yeah.
they counted 3 for Shawn, and then he was like, "The winner is Triple H." And everyone was like, "Fuck you!" Like JR said something like, "What the hell?" Something like that. And he was like, "Well, both of your shoulders were down, so it was a tie." Yeah, I remember that angle very well for whatever reason. But yeah, Bischoff was awesome in that game. If you're on Raw, you could fight him. Like I said, they'll do a whole storyline. He'll like beat the shit out of JR, and then you can choose to come save him. Or and also there was one with the referee too.
That's
Like,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think when we're on SmackDown, Vince just beats him. It's like, why? Why do we gotta beat up JR? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That's right, it was Vince on SmackDown. They did the same angle. Yeah, with Vince instead of Bischoff, yeah. I remember that. I always did like throwing him into the guardrail on his balls.
On his ball.
Yeah. And then there's like the world's largest grapefruit, so it's just grapes. I guess. No?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Those were the good days. Lots of like butt and testing.
There's a mod called Here Comes the Pain Japan. And like I forgot, all I saw was like a screenshot, and like I saw Tenzon on it. I was like, I need this mod.
I did the natural reaction.
As soon as I saw Tenzon's big fucking face, I'm like, yeah, I need it.
I mean, one of the bigger draws, I would say, in wrestling.
Bigger jaws or bigger draws? Because he's got he's got a square ass head.
Yes, a square, yet bald. That he has.
First Tenzon match I ever watched was him and was it Randy Savage at Starrcade, or was it somebody else?
Oh man,
It was '95. Yeah, we were like when the network first launched. Me and my buddy were just watching like everything. Cause like I didn't get into wrestling till 2008. So like that's as current as I had. So like I watched all the older stuff. So like we watched a couple Starrcades, or like he's like, hey dude. Cause we didn't have any, like, we had no way to watch any of the current Japan stuff. He goes, hey dude, we should watch Starrcade '95. They have WCW vs New Japan. I was like, oh, we gotta watch that.
Yeah, they had like Otani was on the show.
Oh, yeah, Otani and Eddie. That shit was great.
Yeah, Kanemoto and Alex Wright.
Oh my god.
The pride of Germany at the time. Surely the Wonder Kid. Das Wunderkind, of course. And yeah, Tenzon, like you said, very square, very mulleted. Even
oh yeah, we were laughing about it. We're like, what the fuck? Because like he's like, Tenzon is a very unique looking dude. Like, you don't see many people looking like Tenzon.
No. Like I said, but even to this day, he's still got the hair.
What is this Boston Crab? Single leg. What the fuck?
I love it.
What the hell?
That's what wrestling's really about. The crab hole.
Oh yeah. There's a guy I know who that's his submission finisher is the single leg.
Okay, that's very basic, but I dig it.
No one does. It's basic, but I don't see anybody that does it.
Yeah. That's actually a good point. Now that I think about it. Yeah.
That's why I love it. I started doing the spinning toe hold, and it's funny because like. I don't know about you, but like I don't know if the spinning toe hold looks all that great, but people love it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I did it once, and like it got. I remember it getting a pop. Like I think it was during a practice match, and people popped for it. I was like, okay, because I have this rule where it's because like there's this rule where like when you're having a practice match at a school. And like the wrestlers who like they're the wrestlers, they're gonna fucking meme on shit, or like they're just gonna be like not taking it seriously. But like when they pop for it, when a wrestler pops for it, you're like, okay, this might pop the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great way of looking at it. Yeah, you're right, cause like, but also at the same time, you know what they say, nobody's bigger marks than the boys.
Oh my, yeah, Stu Hart, biggest marks in the industry are the boys themselves.
Yes, exactly. On there, so yeah, if you can win them over, then you got something. And who doesn't love the spinning toe?
Oh yeah, exactly.
On the other hand, I mean, that's the cool thing about wrestling sometimes is that you can do stuff that you can't do in MMA or whatever. That's one of those moves that would not work in the UFC.
I love it because like
wrestling.
I started doing it, and then somebody suggested the classic like how to get out of it, like kick me in the ass and I shoot into the corner. There was another one. Oh,
a soft touch.
It was during the Ricky Marvin seminar. I put a guy in a spinning toe, which I love Ricky Pop for that. I was like, yes.
There you go.
But the dude, he kicked the fuck out of my chest to get me off him. So I was like, well, that's going to be my next... All right, I'm doing that. I'm going to write that down when I get home. Kicking the fuck out of my chest, and then like I bumped off it. Holy shit, Charlie Haas just moves.
Charlie Haas.
What was another one I thought of? Oh, like kick me in the ass and shoot me through the ropes and out to the outside. Like that was one I thought of. Or I'm sure it's been done, but like, I don't think
I invented this.
I invented. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, take credit for stuff, even if it's not true. That's
Oh my
another-
God! There's only 7 original ideas in wrestling. Everything's stolen or inspired.
Yeah, exactly.
The politically correct term is inspired.
Yes, very inspired. Everything in wrestling these days.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what kind of new move can even be invented at this point. There's been so many.
Oh yeah, like whenever you watch, I love somebody pointed this out. In ECW, when you watch like Nova, you hear Joey Styles scream about, "Oh, he's an innovator," blah blah blah, and somebody goes, "Man, I watched that. Man, he's been watching AJW tapes."
Maybe it was true.
I think it was, yeah, because like some of the women were doing those moves.
Yeah, that was probably true, actually.
It wasn't until I didn't like I appreciate women's wrestling a lot more too, because like there's these 2 guys, Mateo Valentine and Joey Mayberry, who are very heavily inspired by women's wrestling. That like the women have some really good fucking moves. So, because like when they use it, like it kind of looks like unique, even though you know the women are doing it. But, like you don't really see it in men's wrestling. Some of the moves they do.
Yeah. Women wrestlers it can be great. Like I said, there's no reason not to. It's like you said, sometimes maybe not necessarily just women per se, but sometimes they'll have an innate physical bias towards being flexible.
Oh yeah.
So that can make things look different than if you're more of a stiff. Like if you're a guy and you're as flexible as like women's wrestlers, then you can still make it look unique.
Oh, absolutely.
That's something I really preached a lot when I was really young. Was like stretch a lot. Like,
Yeah, I'm bad at stretching. Like I stretch, but like I need to stretch more. Like.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine wrestling. I mean, sometimes, sometimes like you'll just be caught up
Forget.
in whatever. Yeah, exactly. Then then suddenly the match is about to start. You'll be like, oh shit.
Oh no.
Like, yeah. Like then you'll like do that thing where you grab on the rope and then like stretch on the ropes and stuff, and it's like this sucks compared to like what I would normally do. That has happened to me before, even though I have to appreciate
My finisher is the top rope knee drop, and I've climbed to the top where like, oh, I didn't do any squats. Oh, this hurts. You know?
See, that's the thing that everyone underrates. Like, if you've never actually been in the ring, it's the top rope. I always say that. Is like, first of all, people don't know how high it is up there.
Oh, yeah.
Until you're looking down. Yeah, because on TV it looks like, oh, no big deal. It's this, like, people do this a million times. But when you're actually there, it's like, now it looks way different. And like you said, just the squat position is like, you're going to have to squat and stand on these ropes, which may be sweaty, which may be loose, like maybe more loose than you would want, which has definitely happened to me a bunch of times. And like, yeah, nobody appreciates the top rope enough.
No.
Like the fans. That's something I always say.
It was one of those deals like, I'll never come off the top rope. Then, what was Charlie doing? Oh my god, that would have been great. Charlie almost cost the match, but like Shelton kicked out. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was going to be one of those guys. I will never fly. I will never come off the top rope. And then I did it. I forgot why I did it. I think I just pitched. Oh, because I came up with an idea for like a spot in the match, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's come. We're gonna do it. It's like top rope knee drop, and I did it once, and then suddenly I was like, I want to do more. So then as soon as I get to the next practice I went to, so the ceiling is low. So I was like, let's do a springboard. So I did a springboard, and as soon as I hopped up the second rope, I hit the top of my head on the roof, and I was like, damn it. And like it shot me back down, and I love the wrestler like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Just feel kind of silly.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of one time I wrestled. We wrestled in like, it wasn't even a gym. It was like a library of a school. They ended up scoring everything up.
Oh yeah.
And so the ceiling was low, and yeah, like you said, that definitely took. We had to come up with a secondary move. I think that night because like a top rope move was not going to work, and let alone a springboard. It was definitely not going to work.
Oh yeah, I've thrown a lot of second rope knee drops in there.
Yeah, there you see. That's working to your strengths, or working to the environment around you more accurately. It would be that way, but yeah, like that's another thing people don't appreciate enough about indie wrestling is how many more unique like places you can wrestle.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's like a cool part of things. I agree. Although sometimes there was really crappy places, but like you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
that's part of it. Because like for every place, like one of my big moments was like wrestling at Chuck E. Cheese one time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I was begging them to let me fight in the ball pit. They
Yeah.
would not allow. They were like, "Do not leave this ring." Like they were like, "Don't even leave the ring. You can get on the apron, get on the top rope, but don't get to the floor and fuck around because there's kids and stuff." Around
So far,
And I was
the only craziest ones I got is a skate park, and like,
oh, that sounds cool.
but like I heard I was listening to we were the opener though, so like we didn't really do anything with the ramps or anything, and
Yeah.
but like that and I was overhearing somebody calling their match, and they were like, we're gonna do this on the ramp, we're gonna do like a skate trick on the ramp, like all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
So they were posting clips from the show, and it looked like 3 other matches did shit with the ramps. I was like, oh goddamn! All right, well thank God we didn't use the ramps.
I would have tried to like, if it was possible, could you get somebody to like fly over the ring, like get a skateboard, like jump off the ring and like do something like that?
Like Homer Simpson over the canyon.
Yes, exactly like that as well. Like or just like fucking revert over the like the other side of the thing, fly over the ring. I think that would make a good photo opportunity at least.
Oh,
If you could do
absolutely.
that. Without even you could just be in a headlock, bro. Like let the other guy do all the work. It still looks cooler because it's skate venue.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow.
She comes to the Rockford shows I wrestle on, which
That's awesome.
I'm terrified of that one because like I'm in a 3-way street fight and we're doing a lot of stupid shit. So
As I expected.
yeah, gonna be a little memorable. Oh man, I think everybody's going. Like my coworkers, my fam, like, oof. But hang on there, Ultimo. I wanted to offer you a shot at the tag team title. How do you feel about that? Well, fuck yeah! I knew you liked that offer. Now let's talk about your tag partners. I want you to team up with Rhino. Sure. Now I know what you're thinking. You two don't get along, right? We don't? But think about it. The fans won't see this coming at all. They'll go nuts. If you don't like this setup, then I can't offer you the tag team title shot. What's your decision? Sure. Why is King making this decision, though?
Yeah, he's an unofficial GM.
I guess.
so.
I mean, I'm not going to say no. It's a title shot.
This is how it worked in Memphis.
Oh,
Like, it doesn't even matter. He doesn't even have to be anything. He just show up. And,
Oh, I might.
pretty much.
I'm looking into possibly going to Memphis. I don't know if it'd be this year or like sometime, but like I would love to.
Oh, that would be awesome. Tons of fun stuff to do in Memphis.
Learning experience wise too. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
bet I learn a lot. That's
absolutely.
that's your neck of the woods, right? Memphis or
That's right. I was
Hell.
born and raised there. In
Hell,
fact, yeah. Like I said, represent M-Town right
is it
now.
true that Jerry Lawler's a household name there?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering
Yeah.
if that's just folklore, but that's I don't know why I
No,
feel like that's awesome.
Everybody knows Jerry Lawler. See, even now, I would say. I'm sure at the time, back when like Memphis wrestling was a big deal, probably like before I was born, like and stuff. But back then, I'm sure all of those guys, because they wrestled. Like, okay, for example, the guy who color commentated Memphis wrestling was actually the weatherman.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
blanking on his name.
Yeah, Dave Brown was his name.
Oh, Dave Brown. Oh, I was thinking of the other
Yeah.
guy.
That's Lance Russell. He's a legend. But Dave was like the weatherman too. I knew him when I was a kid. I knew him only as weatherman guy. It's like not Memphis wrestling commentator guy.
The weatherman. I love it.
Yeah, then I was like, what? Like he's the commentator at first. But yeah, like Memphis, it's a crazy place in a lot of ways. But yeah, for wrestling, I mean, the history of it is just unreal.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Ultimo, I heard all about it. I love his Rhino has a biography and it says "Born to Fight." You know, I say let's not let our past stand in the way. And hey, here's a copy of my autobiography. I signed it and everything. Take a look. I love Dragon looks so shocked.
I love how I remember this exact storyline and how it goes. So like in this with the book.
Yeah, there's a
like,
couple ways it goes. You could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Fuck it. You know.
Yeah. You do what you want. Do you like I said, where does this beef come from Ultimo Dragon and Rhino?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, why do they hate each other?
Yeah. And why does King know about this? Like, as well? On top of
I remember growing up, there was one that made sense. I can't think of what it was. I can't for the life of me remember which one.
My favorite angle by far on Here Comes the Pain was the faction angle.
Oh, I love it, and I named it. I named my group the Nation of Domination, having no idea about the actual Nation of Domination.
Hey, one of my trainers was in that, Wolfie D.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god, yeah, the PG-13.
Yeah, and possibly the craziest, worst person I know. It was also in there, Jamie Dundee as well.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories about Jamie. My first trainer, he said, he's a good guy. He just misunderstood. One of those deals where I'm like, I don't know, man. I hear a lot of shit.
There was a saying about him when he was around. It was, whatever you heard about Jamie Dundee, it's true.
Charlie.
So, whatever, yeah.
Charlie Haas. I guess I showed everybody that I am the better wrestler. Tonight, there's a party in honor of Haas. Ultimo, since you helped me win, you should join us. Fuck no. Go fuck yourself. Are you sure? That's too bad. I guess you're just jealous, aren't you? You kept your dignity. Experience boys.
What?
Cool.
Who wrote this?
I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, don't disrespect the world's greatest tag team.
There
I was
we
a huge
go.
fan of those.
Bam. Now we can up our experience. Make Ultimo Dragon 2 a fucking main eventer in SmackDown. What did he do in WWE?
He slipped on the stage at WrestleMania.
That's about it, huh?
Yeah, that was his most famous moment, legitimately. Otherwise, he really didn't. He was never even the Cruiserweight champion there. That sucks.
That's just because, like, I know he obviously he was there. He's in this game, but like, it's funny because like anytime I would throw in a random SmackDown 03, he would never be on the show. So like,
Yeah.
but like he was obviously there for a second to be in this game.
We have a name for people like that, Greg. People who wrestled on Velocity.
That's right. Yeah, because like there's that really good Canyon match with him and Canyon Head.
Yeah. Also nowhere is where they put all the good workers back then.
Yeah, all the good
It's like you're
workers,
going
but
to
we
Velocity.
really don't have anything for y'all.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, here's Paul London like on Velocity. Oh look, here's Bryan Danielson also on Velocity. It's like, well, we're not gonna really do anything with these guys. Maybe we'll sign a couple, but
other than that,
Sure.
here's your tryout match, kid.
yeah, exactly. Like that's what Velocity's main purpose was back then. Like,
What
we
the
have
fuck?
cruiserweights.
Nikolai Volkov.
What?
Hell yeah! That's
Now,
what I'm
this is-
talking about.
Really random. No.
I fucking love it. Oh, that's one thing I didn't like about though. Is like they come down in that cool little '80s
Yeah.
ring, but no music.
Yeah.
Like, man, you couldn't-
Yeah. Why didn't they have the music? I totally remember this now.
It wouldn't shock me
I-
if like it would be like a last second. Oh fuck, we gotta put these guys in. You know?
Yeah, like fuck, the old guys are in.
Wait a minute. So it's me and Rhino versus Nikolai Volkov and A Train,
A natural attack.
as opposed to Volkov and Sheik or A Train and Big Show.
And Sheik's in the game.
Yes.
On top of it, so like they could have easily have done that as like a legend spot.
Fuck it.
Yeah, and no national anthem. Can you imagine if they did that now? Like brought back the like national anthem entrance.
Oh
If
my
they
god,
put
yeah, the
Volkov and
Russian
Sheik?
national anthem. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'm all for this. Super heat.
Can't remember. I remember a buddy of mine had an Ultimo Dragon figure. I think he only had one, and another friend of mine had no idea that existed. He's like, wait a minute. He had a figure? I was like, yeah, dude. He goes, oh my god, I need it. It's like, it's an alright figure. It's alright, but like, the fact that it was a WWE figure, it's like, it's one of those deals like, well, you gotta have it, right?
Yeah, I mean that's a moment in history.
He had to have other figures, right? In Japan?
Surely. Like, he was a huge deal, like in the 90s and stuff. And you would think action figures would be even popular then, more popular then than it is, like, nowadays.
I love seeing the old Noah figures, like the rubber. I think they're rubber, like the old like
Yeah.
LJNs. Like I was like, I need them so bad.
Oh, those always look freaking awesome. I love those.
I still remember that one podcast. I think you were on it when I described Kobashi's fucking moonsault. Well, like, you know that Kobashi figure? Imagine flipping it over for a moonsault. That's how this moonsault looks.
Yeah. Hey, that's why you are a pro's pro on the mic.
I love it. Fuck it. You know, like, I mean, hey, all that matters is you flipped over. You didn't land on your head, but fuck, you came close.
Yeah. You need to do that. Like, that should be one of your promos now. Where you're like, my knee drop is like if you bent one of the action figure's legs. Drop
Oh yeah,
it down.
like, get an action figure reference in there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll work it all in. Like, top yourself at least. Have fun with it. That's what this world is about. Like I said, we're all gonna die one day.
Oh yeah.
Life is too short to get hassled over nonsense. In my opinion.
Oh my god, I got a story for you. So, there's a running gag in some of the shows I do where people go, baby, like at each other, baby, you know? There's a wrestler named Eric Freedom. He did a couple job matches for WWF in like the 90s. So, but like he's like a Midwest vet. So like, and he actually books the Michigan show that I'm going to be at on Saturday.
Awesome.
So he told me a story. He's like 2 or 3 years in, and he's wrestling Rock and Roll Buck Zumoff. Buck, he's working the match, and he's got Buck in a hold, and Buck goes, co-hanger spot, baby. And Eric Freedom's like, the way Buck called it, Eric thought it was like, okay, so it's like kind of like when someone calls it international, like, you know, like tackle drop down, that sort of deal. He called it so confidently, but Eric had no idea what the fuck a co-hanger spot was, and like, he's wondering like, what is he talking about? And it's funny because anytime I tell someone, a wrestler, this in person, the co-hanger spot, you look at their eyes and they immediately start going co-hanger spot. Like, what is he talking about? Like, you can tell their mind starts thinking like, what's that? So
My
anyway,
eyes literally did that. Like,
yeah.
I was like, what is that?
Co-hanger spot. So Eric does a spot. I forgot what he did, but he did something. Then he puts him back in the hold. He goes, "Was that it?" He goes, "Was that it?" And Buck's like, "No, baby, co-hanger spot, co-hanger spot." And Eric either did one more spot or Eric just said, "I don't know what the fuck that is," and just went on with the match. After the match, Eric says, he goes, "I was so pissed off. I thought, man, my trainer like didn't screwed me out of something. Like I didn't know what it was." So he goes up to Buck. He goes, "Buck, what's a coat hanger spot?" And Buck goes, "Oh, baby, I wanted you to get out of the ring, go to that little coat rack over there, grab a coat hanger, bring it in the ring, and try to stab me with it, and I was gonna wrestle it out of your hands." Eric had no idea this was a rib till years later, when he realized, oh my god, that was a rib. He was fucking with me.
Yeah.
So
you just ribbed me now.
Yeah, so,
I am confused.
so years go by. This was might have been a year or two before Buck goes to prison. Which, for those who don't know, it's not a fun Google search, so I don't recommend it. So okay, I just tackled nothing. Anyway,
That's like real life.
Freedom. Eric sees Buck at a convention like a year or two before Buck goes to prison, and Buck walks past him, and Eric just goes, "Co-hanger spot, baby." And Buck stops in his tracks, slowly turns to him, and he just looks at Eric and goes, "Baby," because he remembered who he was, and like, and now ever since Eric told that story, like 3 locker rooms I've been in will just go, "Baby." And like the last match I was in, just to fuck around, I went, "Baby," and one of the photographers started like cracking up because he was in on the joke.
That's fantastic.
I love it. Red,
Highly appreciated.
you're so confused. You said.
Yeah. Are we talking about like what Buck are we talking about?
Buck, his name's Rock and Roll Buck Zumoff. He was a wrestler back in like the 80s and 90s, and now he's in prison for not so good things.
What a pleasant story that was.
Oh yeah.
You said not to Google search it.
Don't Google it. No, it's not good. It'll make you sick. Too late. Oh.
Yeah.
Woof.
Oh, former American professional wrestler. Oh, I see.
Yeah, now he's European.
How does that work? How do you turn from American to European?
Well,
Let me just switch my dialect.
this is true.
Who knew it was that simple?
Dylan, you're still out of wrestling, right? Or did you go back?
No, remember I had a really bad.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was listening when I was listening to one of your latest shows, and I thought for some reason,
thank you.
yeah, I thought for some reason you like referenced something. I was like, oh, is he back wrestling again?
I wish. I wish. I miss it so much. In all honesty.
Right.
So,
Well, you ever thought about like going back, like doing a manager or a ref thing, or is that like it's just not the same?
yeah, I would just want to wrestle. I mean, I don't even want to go to shows as like a fan, because people ask me all that time too about like, oh, you should go to Japan, go to wrestling shows and all this. It's like,
So I remember
Yeah,
you
but that's-
telling me that, right? And at the time, I was a fan. Now as a wrestler, I totally get it. Where I'm like, no, unless I'm ring crew, no.
yeah.
No, I can't do it.
The thing is, it sounds so stupid to everybody unless unless you know what I'm talking about.
Unless you're a wrestler, right?
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Yeah, to everyone else, they look at me like I've got 3 heads. Like I've said something completely ridiculous. But
Well-
yeah, now you understand.
Yeah, it's like, but you describe it like I describe it like this. Like, look, it's very hard because like you kind of want to be in there,
Yeah.
and it's like it's a hard like, but like you're in the stands. But it's different when like you're like helping, like if you're not, even if you're not on the show, but like, hey, I helped with ring crew and like I'm helping with merch or whatever the hell. Like you're still
Yeah, that's a
technically
good point.
part of the show, so I can enjoy it. But like the last show I went to, I was a wrestler at this point, but like it still felt weird. Was a GCW show in Chicago, and it was a fun show, but like I got to see Nick Gage and Warlord in the same ring, so I mean.
You got to deal with whatever comes with the feeling, the inner stuff.
Exactly.
You got to see Warlord and Nick Gage together. We have to all put it aside.
I had no idea. I had no idea what that card was until everybody came out for their entrances, and I was like, "This is fun. This is really fun." And then a year later, I would wrestle on Brunch, so I was like, in the same building. So I was like, "This is weird."
But it's those kind of things that can really like be a turning point in memory.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah. Like I said, man, I always really enjoy talking to you about this and stuff. I'm so proud of what you did because, like I said, I knew you before you even started wrestling and stuff, and I think it's so cool, like how far you're coming and stuff.
Oh yeah, and I always appreciate when you or Hisame or Miriam like my stuff, like my wrestling stuff, like sharing posters. Like, oh, that's awesome. Cause I have not forgotten about any of y'all. I still really appreciate y'all. You know, like,
especially like I said, yeah, it's kind of like I'm living through you spiritually.
oh yeah. God damn it.
Yeah,
Do not lose, you shit. No. Rhino! Damn it, Rhino! Fuck!
Oh. This storyline sucks. Like in the game, you keep losing everything.
This tag run's not going too well.
No.
Oh well. That'll be fine.
Yes,
That's one thing I like about like the story. I was like, even if you lose, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's still there's still stuff to do, kind of.
Yeah, like I said, you'll find your way.
Storytelling, baby. Baby.
that's what baby.
Oh, that's why Big Show wasn't in that match. He was in a 3-way with Taker and Lesnar.
Oh.
And he ate the pin from Lesnar apparently.
Somebody had to. It wasn't gonna be Taker in 2003.
Damn, I think I injured the foot in I think I injured my foot in the match. It's kind of a long drive to the hotel. Make Rhino drive. Well, no. Why would I make him drive? It was hurt.
Yeah.
What if he crashes? You know, like what? No.
Yeah.
Like I always. So like one time I was driving, I was like, I should try. Oh shit, he's being a dick now. What? Well, maybe I should have made you drive. Anyway, I remember like one time just fucking around. I was like, what if I use my left foot to drive? You know, and then like I would try it. It's just different. It's so like, oh god, like it freaked me out. I'm like, no, I can't do this. So like, if I ever break my foot, I'm fucked. My right foot.
Yeah. Like I said, let's be careful on the streets. Let's not, you know, get foot injuries can be dangerous in more ways than you might think, rather than just being a pain in the ass.
Oh, I rolled my ankle like twice, and it sucks.
Oh, it's so annoying to do that. It sucks.
Hey, Ultimo, you got a minute? I think I was a little pushy the other day. Sorry about that. Nobody likes bickering over that kind of stuff. I hope we can forget about it. Oh, well, I appreciate that. So everything's cool now, right? So let's have a good match.
Let's lose another one.
I appreciate the apology.
Yeah, it takes a man to apologize.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Let me guess, is A-Train going to gloat about his win? Uh-oh. Well, if it isn't Ultimo... This is what keeps fucking me up. So there's actually a wrestler from my area named Ultimo. Like, I think he's like Ultimo something. But, like, we call him Ultimo. So, like, it's fucking me up. So I keep thinking it's this Ultimo dude. You'll never be able to beat me. You're just not good enough. Go ahead, take a shot at me. Do I hit him? Yes, I hit him.
Yes, do it.
Hit him with an enziguri. Oh, goddamn, I knocked him out.
Yeah. Fuck you, A-Train. You deserve that. Fuck A-Train.
You showed some ruthless aggression.
Oh, yeah, that's right, the ruthless aggression era. Yeah,
baby. That's what you want. I forgot I have money.
Oh.
Or do I? Oh, I only have... No, I do not have that much. No, I don't have enough to unlock anything.
No, we're wrestlers. We don't get money.
Oh, yeah, what's... money?
Yeah, what's that?
I'll take a chips and a drink. What the fuck? Now we're fighting Matt Hardy and Iron Sheik.
Who's booking this?
I don't know, but I'm all about it.
Man, Stephanie sucks as a booker.
Apparently. Oh, I'm a sucker for like weird tandems and like just weird matchups, but this is
taking it to a new level.
Right. That's right, Bubba. Mikey Whipwreck does a great... Matt has beaten Undertaker 2 straight times. According to this mad fact. Oh my god, the fucking 2 frames per second entrance. That's right.
Oh yeah, I remember that. When did he beat Undertaker?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is
Someone pull up his cage match.
What you should do. What we all should do. For any reason. We should all go to cage match.
Oh yeah. I still use that shit. You know, I'm curious about a wrestler. I was like, alright, I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah. Good website.
I remember I don't have a cage match profile, but I remember the first show I was on, and I looked it up on cage match, and I saw my name. I was like, yes! I was like, I've made it.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I mean, in indie wrestling, you have to take every victory you can.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, you're not getting money for this. I mean, we go into that understanding.
The fact I've made it this far, I appreciate.
Yeah, exactly.
I do have a notebook though. I started like writing down all my matches. Cause like fuck, like I've heard so many vets like I remember a vet was giving me shit for that, but then another one was like, I wish I did that, and then
Yeah,
cause
me
like
too.
I think it was after Jericho released that book when everyone realized that's when everybody realized goes fuck. Why didn't I do that? Because, like, I think only because they saw he's making money doing it. He's making money from it. So, of course, they're like, ah, damn it. I should have done that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, let's look at me. It's like, if I say public access TV champion, that probably sounds goofy to everyone else. But
Sounds
to
badass
me,
to
it
me.
was like, yeah, to me, it was like the greatest thing that ever happened in my life.
Oh,
Like, this replica IC title that they've given me.
Oh, even better.
Over.
Hell yeah.
That they painted over to make it look like a different title, pretty much, like to make it look kind of decent. But yes, to me it was like that could have been worth $1 million.
Now it's like indie. Now they went from that to like indie shows have like those like those Facebook ads for make your own championship belt. That's what a lot of the indie shows have.
Oh man, that sucks.
I love it. It's true though.
Yeah, I like my fake title.
Right, it's like, where's the fake belt? Like, well, there's one. There's the Rockford promotion. They have their heavyweight title is the Winged Eagle belt, with like a different colored strap. And
Yeah, see, that's my style.
Yes,
Right there.
and the tag titles are the Raw tag titles from '03, which I think I think is so cool, right?
I know, and nobody would even know what they even look like now, pretty much. So they might as well be like your own title.
Yeah, unless you're a hardcore wrestling fan going, wait a minute. Like,
oh, and I mean the Raw tag titles in 2003. I mean that was a legendary period.
oh yeah.
Who could forget Dudley Boys and La Resistance?
And Booker T and Van Dam.
Oh, of course,
And-
legendary team.
And Kane and Van Dam. And Kane and Hurricane. And Kane and everybody.
Yeah, Kane. Yes, Kane is the legacy of the tag titles.
Me and a buddy had an actual good conversation. We're like tag specialists. And we're like, Kane is one of them. He's had so many tag teams. He's won titles with them.
Yeah, like his tag title run must have been like a legendary. Even afterward, they had Kane and Big Show.
Oh God, that's right. They did it twice. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they had multiple tag title runs.
Yeah, 2011. They reformed. Big Show's another one. He's had so many tag teams. Jericho's another one.
Yep. All of those guys, tag team experts. So some would say. The ones we all think about, I think, kind of comes to mind.
So far, I'm only in one tag team, but we only team in like one promotion. And, like he was asking, we were talking about teaming in other promotions. The problem is like we're working very different promotions.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck, man.
Yeah, tag team wrestling seems like it could be a hassle. Like I said, I mean, I've obviously done tag matches. Never like a dead. The only one was like when I very first started, because like one of the guys I knew trained with me.
Yeah.
But he didn't last very long.
Aw.
Like, we were remember we were both kids at this point. So like that's the difference between me and you is I was like 13 when this started. So yeah, like he was not able to last very long.
Yeah, I saw a photo of a group photo from like 2019 of CSW, which is a place I train at, and I only recognized 2 or 3 people in that photo. So it shows you how crazy it is. Like a lot of guys just like give up after 2 or 3 years when they don't get too far, or like maybe they get hurt, or maybe life happens,
Yeah, and but I would say to everybody, if you're a fan or like anything like that, or have some aptitude, because some people are just not going to want to get physical, like under any circumstances. But if you got some kind of aptitude for that, I think it's worth a shot.
Oh yeah.
Like at the very least, even if things don't work out or whatever.
Fuck yeah, finally won.
There you go. You look at that. You're moving up. Like this is a realistic story, right?
Oh,
Now
yeah.
you started losing a bunch, and now you're on the winning end.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you showed them, all your doubters, and Rhino. And what will happen next in this saga?
Yay, handshakes. Group hug in the showers. Oh wait, they said no. They said fuck you guys. And left.
Oh,
Shiki baby, he's not interested in your handshake.
how dare you? How dare you?
That's alright, Bubba.
Yeah, that's what he said as well to you.
What in the world were you thinking about out there? Don't you even want to be here? That was the worst match I've ever been. What are you talking about? We won! Don't give me that look. I've had just about enough of you. Oh, now Matt Hardy and Iron Sheik want to fucking break us up. I just love this Iron Sheik though.
Yeah, why is he here? Like he wasn't even there in 2003.
Stop a fighting, brother.
I mean, he's the voice of reason. We all want. Of course.
I can't do this anymore. I quit. I can't see how anyone would want to work with you.
What?
Someone help us. We got the fight over here. Oh my god. So overdramatic as Rhino.
He's saying you're a shit worker. Like, right now, he's like,
Say get
he
good.
thinks that,
Oh, check out Taz. Holy shit.
yeah, he thinks Ultimo Dragon sucks as a wrestler.
Next month there's an event in London. I was told to ask if you're interested in participating. Sure. I see. It should be good. I say yes. He goes, I see. What?
We didn't really want you.
Yeah, it was one of those. One of those. Man, we need spots. I don't want to ask him, but we need spots that bad. Hey, do you want to go? If he says no, please say no. Please say no. Please say yes. Damn it! All right, cool. Look.
Yeah, like, oh god. Yeah, Chad's like, oh god, he's coming.
Son of a
Why is Ultimo portrayed as the worst worker in SmackDown in this
Apparently.
game?
Oh shit! I didn't know Charlie Coach was in this game. Hi Ultimo. Hi Rhino. It looks like you'll be fighting for the tag titles at the pay-per-view. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
They're moving their lips, but not saying. Oh, there we go. That's right. I'm pretty pumped about it.
What?
How do you feel? I feel great. Oh, there's like this pause, and you see their lips move. We certainly have had some hard times in the past, but Ultimo really is a good guy. There's no one I could count on more. We share a strong bond. I love Dragon's just like looking back and forth, going, I don't know what the fuck this guy's going on about. Why did you choose Rhino as your tag partner? I didn't have a choice, really.
Yeah, that wasn't my
Oh,
idea.
Lily, you think I had a choice? What was that? He's got a good sense of humor, huh? Anyway, the important thing is that we win the tag titles, and that's what it's all about, baby. Baby!
Baby.
Yes, it certainly is. Thank you, gentlemen. This has been Jonathan Coachman.
Oh,
Lovely.
what a great interview.
Oh, yeah, what a awesome interview. Matt Hardy's in the parking lot. Oh, shit.
How many stars do you give that promo from Ultimo and Rhino?
Pretty bad.
Can
What
you imagine that happening in real life, though? Ultimo and Rhino cutting a promo.
Oh,
on SmackDown.
God. Rhino could probably do it, but Rhino would have to carry it, because, like, Rhino could be an intense promo. Hell yeah.
And Ultimo does not speak English, so,
Right.
so that's going to be a problem with this segment.
It's also very weird to see Rhino, like, he was smaller. Yeah, he was more, like, lean, but, like, he was just tinier back then. Now he's a fucking thick dude.
Yeah, wide, yeah.
Yeah. If you make a gesture like that again, like you did last week, I'm going to break that arm. Oh, for trying to shake his hand. Oh, Stephanie. Wait. Those bangs of Stephanie's. Woof. Jesus. I need you guys to keep your cool. Alright, I'll be patient. I'll do it for you, Stephanie. You two are on my show, SmackDown, and if you're not going to listen to me, then you can watch the show from home without salary. You got it? You kept your cool. Yeah, thank you. I've yet to lose points, thank God.
Right, you're playing things the right way. You're a good backstage politicker.
Oh, now we're facing Sheik and Volkov. There we go.
Finally, the real team.
I guess Sheik was busy one week, Volkov was busy the next week. Now they finally got him, like, oh, thank God.
Why
Volkov-
are they on SmackDown in 2003? This is the question of this. Someone argue.
Fuck it.
Good idea. Bring him back.
The Un-Americans? That's not the Un-Americans. I love it. Well, I love, I don't think they ever had a name, but I remember WWE did that top 50 tag teams list. And they called them the Foreign Legion. So, like, of course, my figure fed, they were the Foreign Legion. I was like, oh, that's a cool-ass name, I'll use that. I mean,
Yeah, that actually is a good name.
Yeah. The Un-Americans, that's funny.
Yeah, wrong guys.
I say they don't look Canadian.
Yeah. Like, where's Test?
Where's Test?
The natural third?
I don't know why that's funny. Where's Test?
Where's Test? Yeah. The question we all asked in 2003.
I remember another conversation me and a buddy would have. It goes, when you hear Ruthless Aggression, who do you think? And it's like, well, Test, Umaga, Kennedy,
All of those guys.
Yeah.
Proper answers.
Batista, Orton, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
But like, I think what he meant was like, okay, like obviously other than like Cena and all of them, and it was like, oh, for sure, like Dragon, or not Dragon, sorry,
Real star.
Umaga and shit, yeah. Which, I loved Umaga as a fan. Watching him as a wrestler, oh my god.
Yeah.
I love Umaga. We got a guy named Salman Tupu, who, he's a Samoan guy, and like, I big fan. I love him. I think I just love Samoans and wrestling in general, to be honest.
Yes, I would be in agreement with this in this act. big support for Samoa. Just in life.
There's a compilation on YouTube of Umaga in All Japan, and I was watching a bit of it, and I got to see his match with Kawada. I was like, this guy's awesome.
Oh yeah,
even
like,
though
he didn't
3.
even. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. That he could have even done more stuff, like in WWE, if he was bringing out some of that stuff in All Japan.
Yeah. Instead of beating up HLA. Or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
3-minute warning, of course. That was a rough time for WWE, like the
Jeff!
HLA era.
Jeff, god damn it! This is Survivor Series. Oh my god. That Survivor Series is actually really. Well, we referenced it earlier with the Chamber, but like 02 is a really Survivor Series 02 is a really good show actually.
The debut of Scott Steiner.
Oh my god, yeah. I was so disappointed. I don't know why I was shocked, but I was so disappointed when I played it. I didn't hear "Give me a fucking mic."
Yeah, I remember that. Good.
I love it.
Yeah, you had a Kidman won the cruiserweight title on there.
Was that his debut of his fucking rap song? Oh.
Oh yeah, the
God.
horrible rap song that he. Yeah.
It's like stop.
Yeah, like who came up with this? It doesn't fit him at all as a character.
God damn! Rhino hit him with a gore, but it looks like he tripped himself up doing it.
Oops. I mean, he hurt his foot earlier. Like
Apparently,
that foot injury.
a few weeks ago.
He's selling the foot injury in this match now, like weeks later. Messed up my gore, brother. Why is it my foot's injured?
I'm glad I'm not the only one though. Like earlier when like we were looking through the roster. Of course, there's some guys I still got unlocked, but like I remember I saw like of course Piper. That makes sense. He was there in 03.
Yeah.
But like Volkov, Sheik, and Hillbilly Jim, I'm like I don't remember seeing segments with them in 03. Like watching like 2003 clips.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
were they maybe they were the Hall of Fame class or something.
No, I imagine there's like maybe there was like a reunion show or something where they popped up on, but that's about it. That's the only thing I can think of. I know there was like, but I think that was 02, right? Or was it 03?
Oh god.
It was 03. Yeah, there was like the 10-year anniversary. Maybe they popped up on that, but
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
that's the only thing I can think of. I know Hogan was supposed to be in the game, but he left like right as they were finalizing everything, so he got left out. But like his like characters in the code or something.
Yeah, it was like him and Warrior was there too.
Yeah.
They couldn't reach a deal, and I think Jeff Hardy was another one.
Yeah.
That was there. They couldn't. There's a couple of different guys that were in like.
Al Snow's
Shut
in this
Your Mouth.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. They were in Shut Your Mouth, but somehow they got taken out. For some reason.
There's a mod that puts all the Shut Your Mouth characters in here, which I'm like, oh, I need it. And then,
yes, Maven.
yeah, I need Maven in my life, right?
yeah, yes. Like this is who we needed. If they put his theme song in the game, that would be really good.
Right.
Like,
No, he
yeah.
just comes out to the beautiful people, you know.
No, yeah.
Which, whatever, I like the beautiful people. Love it.
There was a. If they put Raven had a great theme
Oh,
song.
I love Oh, yeah, that was at the Forcible Entry album. Like, I love that album.
Yeah, it's like, man, they gave this like low card dude like this badass song.
Oh, yeah, it was Taz came out to Cypress Hill, Raven came out to Stereo Mud.
Yeah.
Oh god, Austin came out to Disturbed. Although that was
Oh,
before
yeah.
that album, but like I think they included it on it.
Ah, fuck it, put the Disturbed song on there anyway.
It sucks because like that album is on Spotify, but there's only like 3 songs that are available on Spotify. Like, damn it, I need this whole album.
Oh yeah, those they don't. That's another thing they don't really do anymore. Like release, even like on a Spotify or YouTube. It's like you go to WWE Music, they have a YouTube page, but it's just like
Yeah.
8 months after somebody debuts. they'll
Right,
get
like
around to-
and it's a single on Spotify, not like an actual album. You know?
No, yeah, they don't put it together like that.
Oh, I just scored the ref. Whoops. Whoopsies.
It was the foot injury.
And I just
It was
scored.
the foot.
Just scored Shiki, but he's not legal. Oh shit! Volkov's cheating! He's going for the chair!
Oh no.
Oh my god! Volkov's taking full advantage. I love it.
Oh,
We're giving Sheik and Volkov a new run here.
this is the un-American style.
Oh my god, I tapped. I suck at this game. At least I'm having fun, but fuck.
Yeah. Rhino's gonna turn on you even more now.
Oh my god. Even though the match is over, it seems both Ultimo and Rhino have something to say. It's already a bestseller. Rhino's book? I'd read Rhino's book. Hell yeah. I gotta read wrestlers. I actually got Eddie's book recently, Eddie Guerrero's book recently, which I remember that was a good book when I read it as a fan.
That's awesome.
Let me ask you something. Have you read my autobiography, the one I signed for you? That I think you know just how fantastic my rise to greatness has been. And the reason I'm so great is... Oh boy. Shelton Benjamin. No one cares about your stupid ass book.
Yeah. You tell him, Shelton.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I read it, and I found something out as well. I found out that you didn't even write a single word of it. You had a ghostwriter. Oh, man. And you stand there with the microphone and talk like you wrote it yourself. I'm sure Ultimo was thinking the same thing. Well, actually, maybe not. I don't think he ever learned how to read. Oh, fuck! Well, maybe I don't know if he knows how to read English, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This would be awesome if it were anyone else besides him. Yeah.
Whoops. Fuck it. I love it. This is what you want.
It's 03. Anything's game.
Oh my god, some of the shit they said. We're like, woo! There's a podcast called Golden Era Podcast. It's my friend Joey Mayberry and oh god, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? I forgot I'm blanking on the co-host's name. But they review the women's wrestling from this era. So like I think they're on 03. I think mid 03. Not going to 04. They started from 2001. They started from like after Survivor Series 01 for the women's wrestling, and then they've been reviewing it since. It's a fun listen, which I love. Like they include like all the Terry interviews and shit, because like they literally review everything like women are involved in.
Yeah. Well, obviously 2003 is the highlight peak year in women's wrestling because it was the debut of Gail Kim on TV, all-time greatest. Like that was one of my goals I wrote down when I started wrestling. I put that like I want to meet Gail Kim and marry her at one point. But I was 13 when this happened.
Oh, of course, you were a kid.
I had
right?
I had no realistic identities of goals or anything. But I mean, I would marry her, but she's married to that other guy, like the food guy,
the chef.
Yeah. Shout out to all of them. But Gail's awesome. Like I'm a big fan of her.
Yeah, and I heard she's a cool person too. Joey's gotten Joey actually knows her, and she's invited her to a few shows. I was like, that's pretty badass.
That is freaking awesome. I'm mad jealous of Joey right now. But yeah, everything I've heard about her, she's awesome and a great wrestler, obviously. And, she had, like when she came in, she had that Matrix deal going on, but they didn't know what to do with any of the women. I would say. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like Victoria. She was like a psycho, and then like one day she wasn't.
No, yeah, I saw that not anymore. Ultimo, we need to bond better as a team. Actually, that's the reason I prepared this little party. I'm even going to honor you by having them play your theme song. And if you come in this ring with me, then we'll be the only one step closer to the titles. Music, please.
This sounds awful.
Yeah, it's the fucking whatchamacallit, the This Is Your Life segment, but without the This Is Your Life part. Yeah, can you imagine who they'd bring out for Ultimo Dragons? This Is Your Life. Oh god. They bring out one. They bring out Chima. Yeah. That's when Chima breaks the news to him. Hey, by the way, we're leaving.
Yeah. Like we're breaking off this company. Like this Toryumon crap, it's over.
Yeah, by the way, fuck Toryumon. Goodbye.
Yeah. Like your company went out of business, and nobody likes you because you're a greedy bastard.
Oh my god. Have some birthday cake. You like cake, don't you? The fuck?
Oh god.
I know, like, you could end it here and, like, shove them in the cake, but, like, nah, I want the tag titles, though.
Okay. What's more important?
Tag titles.
Screwing with Rhino or the tag titles?
The tag titles. I'm a belt mark, damn it.
I'm glad you recognize the prestige of the SmackDown tag titles.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how to say this, but don't you two have any taste whatsoever? I can care less if you two break up or stick together, but just don't do it out here. I mean, get a room or something. Listen to you two. Rhino, I love you so much, and you, Ultimo, you're just too sexy. What? This got wild. Oh, cage match. Okay, so I don't know if you ever done this in cage matches. I let the one tag partner escape.
Yes, that's exactly the right strategy.
Yeah, and then I let my tag partner escape, and then it's all on me at that point.
Oh, that's like, you know, if there's a multi-man elimination match, always go into the corner away from everyone else and let them fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that's a classic video game wrestling strategy.
Absolutely.
Which should be done in real life much more, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, and then, like,
I would totally do that. Like, if I was working a match, even if I was the one that got his ass kicked at the end,
yeah.
I would totally allow that to happen. Like, have one guy climb out and the other two just beat the shit out of the second guy.
If I'm ever in a tag team cage match, I'm definitely pitching that. I'm like, hey, I'm definitely pitching that. Like, no. Like, he tries to stop him. No! Grab him. What are you doing? And then he gets out, and then we, like, look at each other, look at the guy out there, and we look at the guy in there, and, like, and then he goes, I see.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. But you just, and then you can even have the other guy like try to climb back into the cage or something like that as a spot. I can totally.
And the refs stop him like, no.
Yes, exactly.
What'd you say, Red?
I don't remember what I said.
Said something about being gay.
No, that's your line.
Yes, that's what you want.
Right?
Yes. Ultimo, what did you want? I'm sorry, excuse me. She's got a phone call. Oh, that flip phone, though. Absolutely. Wow. How's your room? She's like, wait. Oh, my God, her hand, though. The palm of her hand. This isn't a good time to talk. No, I'm sorry, that's nothing. Listen, all you need to do is just sign the papers, and then just fax the contract. Oh, okay, she's trying to sign somebody. Yes, yes, everything's fine. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Bye. What? You're still here? I didn't ask for you to come by. Can you do me a favor and shut the door on your way out? This isn't even a room. This is backstage. She forgot about you. -1 point. Oh.
Oh no, your politicking abilities have gone way down.
Oh, goddamn. Oh well.
What a shame.
What a shame.
I know. It's truly a shame. I completely agree.
Are we having our cage match yet? No, we're just fighting Charlie Haas in a singles match. Okay.
Good. Fuck Haas.
Hell yeah.
I like Haas. I shouldn't say that, but still.
In this context, yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck him up. Except Ryan, your wonderful tag partner, who we all love very much and is very sexy. They said it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna argue with Shelton Benjamin. Oh yeah, that's right. That time period they gave Ultimo's theme music to Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat, yeah, I talked about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky came out of that, and I remember loving it as a kid. But then my buddy, that I didn't know about his WCW theme, and I remember hearing that. I go, oh, I'm like, yeah, his WCW theme's so much better.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, true facts.
Which again, he can't come out to the Chicago Bulls theme, but you know. At least come out to that, but dun you know.
Oh yeah. We wish he could though.
That match is ridiculously good. Him and Jericho.
Yeah, that was a freaking awesome match. What a legend. He should have been in the game. Ricky Steamboat.
Oh yeah.
I think he was in one of the later ones.
Oh yeah, definitely later. I know he was. Yeah. For sure he was in the one with Austin, the 2K16. I know he was in that one because that was the Austin showcase. It's funny. So like wrestling was never meant. So like wrestling in the '90s, if you ever watch them back with headphones on, you can hear the guys calling spots. Like you can totally hear Austin calling spots to Steamboat if you watch that Bash at the Beach match.
Yeah, Cena's bad at that.
Oh,
dude, you like Cena's real bad. Actually, really at that. But at least they called it in the ring. Oh my god.
I'm not sure it was called in the back, but I gotta remind them. Because Lord knows I get lost sometimes. And as soon as someone says something like, oh, okay, then I'm back on track, you know?
Yeah. It was all in the ring. I refuse to accept any other other options.
You ever had a walk and talk in front of a crowd?
Yeah, that was what we were all about.
Yeah.
Back then. Yeah, like I said, I barely remember ever like scripting. Like I mean, there'd be like a few spots that we'd go, but
Oh, yeah.
in between stuff, we really
I've had
out there get a feel for the crowd.
my first trainer, like that was the style too, because well he broke in Memphis, so like it made sense. So like when I switched to CSW, where like they were more spot like calling the match, that was a little bit of an adjustment. But like it's always for me it's perfect. Like when you wrestle a guy enough, it's perfect when you can like just call the comeback on, and that's it.
Yeah,
You know.
that's true. Yeah, I could see why that might be easier.
Yeah.
Like, or like at least have its own advantages. Like, but man, the idea of scripting like move by move.
Everything. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and there's people that I remember. I was in a battle royal, and these one of them was a lucha guy, and he was talking to another guy, and like he was like you know like calling like this one thing, and I'm like, it was his first battle royal for CSW, and I'm like, yeah, I highly doubt that any of that's happening, but. Cause like of course we're in a battle royal, we have like 5 minutes, so like we gotta start eliminating people. I remember, and then like the one battle royal won, I started like a ref gave me the Iggy, and I was like, oh shit, we gotta throw some people out. So I just started throwing people out, and I'm like, get out, throw them out, get out, throw them out, you know.
You got to look like a house of fire. But first of all, congratulations on winning a royal.
I've been in so many, I've only won one.
First of all, don't talk about the ones that you lost. It's only the one you won that matters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, like, but yes. You know, I was thinking about this. Who names these? Like, I wonder who comes up with some of these names for these spots. We were talking about that coat hanger deal earlier.
Coat hanger? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
There's,
international.
Like, the Tennessee tiptoe. Yeah.
What's the Tennessee tiptoe?
It's kind of like it's more like a comedy spot. It's like where two guys will, like two heels will come in, they'll bust their heads and like wobble back to like very over the top. You know,
okay.
Like they try to go after the baby face, but they hit each other and then they wobble back, like tiptoe back.
I've done
Like, who named it that?
I've definitely done the Memphis spot a couple times.
The fish out of water.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's like who names these spots though? Like, you know, at the end of the day.
A lot of them, like, we just say wrestlers' names. Like the Kylie Ray, that's like it's like a pin.
Yeah.
Which I remember we have this drill called the pin game, where like everybody in the class like has to throw a pin. If you throw the same pin as somebody else, you get eliminated. And I remember,
Okay, kind of cool.
or if you fuck a pin up, you're eliminated. I called the Kylie Ray, and I think he was supposed to shoot me off, and then I turned it on him, but like I did it the wrong way, and I was like, fuck! I'm like, I'm out. I was so pissed because I'm like, oh, this is a good one. This is a good pin. I actually know. Listen, I'm not very graceful when it comes to practice or wrestling in general. So like, whenever I like learn something new, I'm like, oh yes, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, but that wouldn't benefit your style anyway.
Well, no, but like it'd be a cool thing, like early in the match, face versus face, kind of like, oh, look at me.
Yeah, like I've got some skills too.
Some skills.
Right, yeah.
Or like a heel thing where like, and then of course once I go on the heat, like, all right, fuck you, punch you in the face.
Yeah.
All right, fuck your chanting. Goodbye, we're done.
Well, then you could say, oh, you know, I fucked it up on purpose. Like I did that.
Oh, I learned that so fast as a bad guy. I like I legit slipped on the top rope, and I didn't mean to do that, but like I turned it on it. But then as a face, there was one thing where we used this dog toy in the match, and he ended up winning, the bad guy. So I picked it up, and I went to throw the dog toy into the back. There was a beam overhead. It hit the beam and fell right back to my feet, and the crowd went, oh. And at that point, I knew, I was like, well, it's over. I gotta go to the back.
Yeah, that's tough.
As a bad guy, you can like, to hell with all of you. Like, the fan could laugh, but like, when the fans are into you as a good guy, it's a big groan. Or like, oh, all right, well, time to go back. Well, we're done. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch.
I know this is probably rare, But I actually like being a babyface better than a
Me
heel.
too. Me too.
Yeah. But everyone always says, "Oh, I want to be here," but I think the babyface is a lot better.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I definitely agree. It's it's fun being the bad guy, but I don't know. I just like being the good guy.
It's more rewarding in my opinion because. But the thing is, the reason why everyone likes being a heel better is why I like being a babyface better. Because they always say, well, it's a lot easier to be the heel than the face. But the problem is that, like, that makes it more challenging.
Right.
Because like, it's easier to get people to hate you rather than like you. Because it's actually easy to get people to hate you in general. Like, it's just in real life. So, like, never mind wrestling, but just, you could go on Twitter and probably say something and have a million people dunking on you, like, at any minute. But if you get people to actually care and like you, that feels like an accomplishment. More than anything, it's very rewarding.
Fully agree. So I'm always like, that's why I'm I'm not really arrogant about much, but like every now and again I'm like, yeah, like because like people would come down, some people would come back, oh, I can't get this crowd, we couldn't get the crowd to care, and I was like, oh, I'll get them to care.
yeah, that's exactly, dude. Like that's literally what I said. Because somebody had said that once. They're like, oh. I forget what exactly it was, but it's like, so blah, 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 blah. Like, whatever. What are you gonna do when they turn on you? And my exact reaction to this was some old fuck was saying this, and I even as a teenager, and I would probably say this even now, but I was like, well, if they don't like me, I'll just make them like me. Like, it's like. And I think that's been my philosophy on life, but unfortunately it doesn't work as well in real life as it does in wrestling. But yeah, if I just don't like me, I'll just make them like me. Like, I'll get them to like me. Like, who cares? Like, I'll do it. Like, don't worry. like it's me. They'll love me eventually. But yeah.
Even if they don't, like, I think I'd had fun playing with it. Where I kind of like, I do this thing where like I grab when like people are doing like a negative reaction, I grab my ear and like start like listening to them. Like, just kind of like I think I would have fun with that. Yeah, like,
being a heel is cool in its own way. Like I said, it's not like I hate being a heel, but I think babyface is more rewarding.
Oh yeah,
just in my opinion. But like I said, heel you can do different stuff depending on what kind of character you are. But I think heels lean to being more philosophical almost because you have to. You have to be a righteous heel. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but for me, I would have to be a righteous heel, kind of like that thinks I'm right.
Yeah, the old
yeah.
Oh, a bad guy never thinks they're the bad guy. They're the one that thinks they're the ones who are right.
Yeah, exactly. Like pretty much, yeah. Like, but I mean, a lot of times now though, that doesn't even matter though. You could be like a cool heel and be kind of like a babyface, almost. Yeah, like I said, so it doesn't even matter. That's that much anymore. But it still can though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it still can. But what would you say? Would you describe Ultimo and Rhino as a babyface team or a heel team?
I would say a babyface, they're like the reluctant, because like Benjamin and Haas are clearly the bad guys.
Yeah, they're dicks.
Just Dragon and Rhino are just reluctant because they don't like each other.
For reasons we're not entirely clear on.
The Dudleys versus Shawn Michaels and Nash for the Raw tag titles. Us versus Haas and Benjamin for SmackDown tag titles. And then Triple H versus The Rock for the world title.
Okay, Rock's still hanging in there.
Oh, yeah. On a Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah, of course. You bring the big stars in for Judgment Day. Okay.
Oh, that's right, it's a cage. Fuck yeah.
Actually, this sounds like a pretty badass show, though.
Yeah, as I say, I can't lie. I want to watch this show if it was real.
Yeah, it's like they should have done this for real. Like have Shawn and Nash as a tag team going for the titles.
That's why I was like, when was Shawn and Nash a team in 2003? Like, did they have a couple matches on Raw or?
They totally should have done that. Like had them surround. Like instead of Evolution, it should have been them. Like with Triple H, like all the belts. Like Nash, HBK, and Triple H.
Remember that one picture? Someone photoshopped all the belts on Triple H, like including the women's belts. It was like an old fucking photo. Like it had to be like 2012.
Yeah. Those were the days when Triple H was ruining all of our lives. Pretty much in wrestling. But I mean, he became accepted eventually when he was the GM or owner or whatever, whatever he is now.
When people realize, oh shit, he's actually really smart.
hey, this guy actually knows a thing or two about this wrestling game. But you guys have suffered all these losses. Can you come through when it matters most?
Yes, you know. That's why I love McFoley's philosophy. He goes, I may have lost, but I won when it mattered.
That's right. Yeah, on in your house.
Yes. That match is tits. I love that match.
Yeah.
That Buried Alive match.
Yeah, that's the match. I think that's like the first match I remember actually watching.
It's like the only good Buried Alive match.
Oh yes, and then all the subsequent ones were awful. But
Oh.
yes, I just remember the Undertaker's hand popping up out of the grave afterwards. And as a kid, I thought, that was very, very sweet.
Oh, dude, even as a doll, I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably even now, I'd probably think, fuck yeah.
I like
Up
that's
there.
cool.
All I remember is that I wasn't that into the Undertaker at first. I was like, oh, Undertaker, I don't know, I don't like him. Maybe I don't like the supernatural crap, even as a kid. But then when his hand popped out of the ground, I was like, you know what, you
Sold.
earned my respect.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, you earned my respect.
Brother.
Yeah. Even as a 3-year-old. That's how I felt.
3-year-old Dylan going, baby. Yes, get out, Sheldon. Go, go, go. Yes,
here we go.
yes, good job, bud. Go. There we go.
No,
All right, Charlie,
Sheldon.
you're fucked.
Sheldon, you are my idol. You're one of my idols in wrestling. You can't do this. You just fell right into his trap.
Yes, you fell right into my trap card.
Yes, you activated trap hole, which is a pain in the ass.
I gotta rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I grew up on GX. I have early memories of the first Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I grew up on but I remember GX more because like that was like 04, 05, something like that.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh before that was like 6 years long or something, right? Or 3 years at least.
Yeah, and I remember my cousin had the Game Boy game and excuse me, the Game Boy game, the Game Boy
Game Boy.
Game Boy. The Southern came out, my Game Boy.
Yeah. But no, I remember that game too. Like the championship.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I wanted that game so bad. I gotta definitely like find the game where, you know, through the internet means. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I gotta play it on my Game Boy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There's no pins in this game, damn it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's a cage, you dummy.
Yeah.
I was actually
No
really
pins.
impressed how quick it was to get Charlie and Rhino out of here. Or, Shelton and Rhino.
Yeah, well good. That means your strategy is working like a show.
The strat.
But yeah, I loved all the Yu-Gi-Ohs.
Oh, yeah. I played the card game. Did you ever play it? Like, did you ever play like tournaments in your town, or?
I've still got my deck from when I played them. Like both of them. Like, I mean, they're probably way out of.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna win you a tournament for sure.
No, nowadays, because now they've got all the different strategies, like the rush duels and all that shit.
Oh,
Like, you know, pendulum duels, and it's like, man, that none of this will work with with that.
oh my
but
god,
I did
no.
like that. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Whoa,
I almost fucked up so bad.
No, you can't. You have to take the titles home. You have to do it for Ultimo.
We gotta do it. Ultimo Dragon and Rhino.
Yeah, I mean the natural tag team. I would argue. You can't let them down, man.
Honestly, I could totally see Rhino on a hustle show.
Oh, me too. I would be all for that.
I actually watched a hustle show the other day.
Hustle ruled.
Oh, oh yeah, it's one of those shows where I wish I knew Japanese because I know I would
Yeah.
love it so much more if I knew
Facts.
Japanese.
Yeah.
I
1,000,000% agree.
we have like one of these. I'm telling you, one of these days there's gonna be a super fan that knows Japanese that will do a project where they like review them or like translate them like DDT and like DDT WordPress or like
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like I know there's somebody out there that would do it. You know.
I hope that day comes.
Yes, I think it will. It's just who knows when. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, totally agree.
What's up, Dave? Dave the ref has returned
Awesome.
to the chat.
Shout out, Dave.
We love Dave.
You gotta respect our refs.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, dude. So like when I broke in before I wrestled, I refed, and like I
Yeah.
think that really, cause like there was this one guy who was a dickhead, and like he always pressured me to like be on top of my spot, on top of the spots, and this, that, and the other. Just being a real dick about it, and he would never thank me afterwards. So like ever since the
Oh no!
so like
Can't do that.
after that, like I always thank my refs, or like if I don't, I always thank them, like, you know, at the end of the night before I leave, you know, hey, thank you for reffing my match, you know, because like, listen, like people forget there's no match without a ref.
Yeah, like, oh no, like, if you are in the ring with somebody, wrestler, ref, manager, like, you gotta thank them.
Oh my god, yeah.
I've never not done that. Like, that would get somebody's ass whooped. Like, if that happened in Memphis, like, you can't just be a dick to the ref.
Yes, Dave. Yes, it does rhyme with that. Dave knows who I'm talking about. Dave was a ref at the first place I trained at too, but before he left, you know, there was a kind of Ultimo Drag, you know, mass exoduses. There was a mass exodus of the first place I trained. You know,
Yeah, this is the Midwest version of that.
the Midwest version of Dragon Gate is Chicago style wrestling, I guess.
Have you ever been at a show? I'll tell you a story that happened with me once.
Okay.
So I was wrestling with a different company. Usually I wrestled with ASW.
Yeah.
They come with them. So I went to this other place for a show, and during, like, maybe not even the end of it, it was more like the middle of it. Suddenly I hear a big commotion in the locker room. Somebody burst in and says, fuck, what was his name? I can't remember who this was, the one who ran it or whatever. They said, where the fuck is the owner or whatever? And he was like, and somebody said, we can't find him.
Uh-oh.
And he left with all the money.
Oh no.
Oh, and this was not my company. I was literally, this was one of the
An
times I tried to wrestle
indie
him.
show you picked up on, right? Or booking?
Yeah, and well, at the time it was the guy who ran ASW that helped me, because like I was so young, it's not like I really see about it. This is before I even had internet.
Fuck! Yeah,
He
sorry.
was very helpful. Yeah, but you know, yeah, but yeah, it was, and I was just like, oh shit. Like, when
Yeah.
this happened, to me, it didn't even matter that much. I was just like, I'm gonna do it like I'll wrestle anyway, whatever. Like I'll do it twice if I have to. Like, I'll
Same,
wrestle
right,
another, like, yeah, like I don't care. But like to everybody else there, they were like super heated. I wonder whatever happened to that guy. Like I said, he might have just left the whole city.
Oh yeah, right. I have yet to have that happen. Thank God. I've gotten stiffed on pay, but like no, I have not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like it was because it was just a fucking dude being a dick. But like, no, I haven't. I haven't
And
had
then
that.
you became Spider-Man.
I haven't had a promoter run out on me. Though I've heard so many stories of that, it's always crazy.
Yeah, can you imagine like sneaking out the back door?
Right.
Like
you know, that's why I'm like my you know, my dad runs a business and such, and he's like, you ever thought about running a wrestling show? I was like, no.
Oh no,
No.
please, God, no.
He's like, why? I'm like, what do you mean? And I explained, I was like, Dad.
No.
I'm like, Dad, it's more than you think. Oh God, how do you get out of cages? Shit. Uh oh. Hang
Isn't
on.
it like?
It's triangle, right? Maybe. I don't know.
No, that can't be. Was it R1?
I hit 3 finishes on Charlie, and then me doing that that last finish was with lion salt. Oh God.
Was it square?
Hang on, we'll find out in a minute here.
Yeah.
It's R1. Okay.
There's R1. Yes, my memory, baby. I still remember R1. There. That was good.
Climb.
I love that.
No,
But yeah,
that
like,
switches
when-
characters. Shit. Oh, he's bleeding. He's got color,
Good. Red equals green.
as they say.
But yeah, when you said that about running a show, it's like I felt a chill go up my spine.
You're like, oh.
Even thinking about something like that would be like the worst thing that could ever happen. to
Like,
me,
absolutely
I think.
not. The manual
Yeah.
says triangle and direction. Okay.
Okay.
Let's give that a whirl.
Come on, Manuel, don't lie to us. We need you.
Shit. No, it didn't work. Hang on. I'm gonna have to look it up anyway. I gotta use the bathroom in a minute anyway. Hang on. I gotta piss. Oh, please, please, Charlie, no. I swear to God, we're so close. We're so goddamn close. Don't lose it now.
If only I can remember how to do this.
It's always like you remember the bulk of it, but like, it's like the little shit like the cage matches. You're like, fuck, what was it?
How could they do this?
Square and directional towards cage. My bad. Okay.
It was square.
Dave
Yes,
for the save here.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave, man, you are the man.
Yes! Here we go. Climb. Climb, dragon, climb. Come on. Come on, baby. Here we go. We won.
Yes!
New tag champs.
Finally, the new champions. After all this bullshit that you went through with the book and the autobiography and all this.
The storytelling, man.
I mean, this is one of those magical moments that all the fans will remember.
Ultimo and Rhino have overcome all obstacles and won the tag team championships. They ended up being a really great team. Ultimo, I was wrong about you. I've caused all kinds of problems. Just give me one more chance and then we can start all over. We won the tag titles. I don't you know. What do you mean one more chance? Yep. Throw the belts down like Just Incredible.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Fuck this tag team. I don't care that we're champions.
Alright, I had to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, where's the please wait screen? Fuck. There we go.
I'm gonna blow.
There we go. JR! I wanted to talk to you and Rhino about defending the tag titles. I wanted to set up a title defense next month. What do you think? Tell him about other plans. Well, yeah, we're the defending champions, dude. About that, JR. I'm kind of busy. I'll put this down as the main event next month. Even though I'm scheduling this title defense, I do hope you can keep that belt. Oh, other title defenses. I see. Goddamn. I forgot how fucking fun this game is.
I know. I love that game. That's like my favorite game ever.
Like, I love Shut Your Mouth. Like, I fucking adore Shut Your Mouth. But like every now and again, I'll replay Here Comes the Pain. I'm like going and like, oh yeah, this will be fun. And then I'll watch it like, fuck, this is great.
Yeah.
Goddamn, this is so much fun.
One of the best of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really want to play it right now. Yeah.
I saw you playing a PSP game the other day on Discord. Or like you know how Discord tells you like when someone's like listening to music or like playing a game or something.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what that was.
It's like, what?
Though, because I've been trying to work on this damn. I don't know if you're familiar with the Persona series.
Yeah.
But I got this deal because so basically they re-released the first 2 games.
Yeah.
On PSP.
Okay.
And but one of them, the first one, so the first one was fine, the second one was fine, but then the second one is divided up into 2 parts, like part 1 and 2. They translated part 1, but they never brought part 2. They never ported part 2 into America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've somehow stumbled upon the part 2, like the Japanese version, but it's translated.
Nice.
And I've been trying to get it. I've been trying to get it to work, and yeah, I was able to pull something out for like, but I haven't been able to play it as much as I wanted because I've been fiddling, trying to get everything to work how I wanted.
I got a Soul Eater game recently that's
cool.
with an English patch. I was like, oh, I can't wait to play that for the PSP.
Yeah, what a time that was, the PSP and that PS Vita.
I grew up with the DS, so like I never had it, but I always wanted a PSP. So like to be able to play PSP games, like yes.
Yeah, now we're able to do that very easily.
Yes.
At this point, but the DS was awesome. I mean, it had all the Pokemon.
Yes, I love Pokemon.
Yeah, me too. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh. I guess I Diamond, but like Platinum had Platinum was just Diamond and Pearl, but like extra shit. So probably Platinum.
Yeah. That's like my era. Like my top tier, my golden age of Pokemon was Platinum, and especially Soul Silver was like, oh shit, this is the greatest game
hell
ever.
yeah. I was playing Heart Gold for a while on stream. I gotta get back into
Heart
that.
Gold, Silver. That's my jam. And I like all the Pokemon games, but
Same.
that one especially is like
My first one was Fire Red for the Game Boy.
Yeah.
The remake, the Game Boy Advanced one. Yeah.
Yeah. Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yes. I have an announcement for all you fans here tonight. There's going to be a match for the WWE Tag Title at the next pay-per-view. Ultimo Dragon, you guys have your tag titles for long enough. We just won it! How about we give some other guys a chance? Let me announce the challengers. I hand-selected for your title defense. Big Show and A-Train. Oh, we're fucked. We are so screwed. If you blow this, it'll be a long time before you see those belts again. Oh, man.
Yeah, had them long enough. One day.
One day. Alright, that's enough, buddy.
Yeah, enough of this bullshit.
What are we doing? We got King, Sable, and Lita in the ring. It's time for the highly anticipated Diva Beauty Contest. Oh, God.
What?
This is the true
What
highlight
do you
of my
have to do
career, baby. Baby! Why is Ultimo Dragon the judge?
Yeah, why?
I love it. Alright, I think that's enough talking. Let's see some action. I love how great the models look, but as soon as you start, like, when they start clenching their fists, their hands are all, like, kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
Dave
The
says,
hair
Dave in the chat says he loved Crisis Core, so when they released Reunion,
that
I
game.
jumped all over it.
Oh, that was the name of one of my finishing moves in wrestling. Was Crisis Core.
Nice.
It was a this Shelton Benjamin Tebow suplex, but then flipped into a triangle choke. Like
Oh,
yeah. Like I said,
that's
I
fucking
haven't-
cool.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
kind of
hit
into
the-
that.
I'd hit the T-bone and then immediately pop up. Instead of going for the pin like Shelton would do, I'd pop up to my knees and grab the arm and then like loop my leg into the triangle.
Let me just write that down. No kidding.
Yeah, feel free to use all of my moves.
Hell yeah.
but yeah, that was the Crisis Core. I loved that fucking game so much. And yeah, Reunion is freaking awesome. I've been playing that a lot lately.
All my moves are named after, like, Chris Cornell songs.
Good.
Well,
I was video games, so.
except Spinning to Hold, I named that Renegades of Funk, because, like, Rage Against the Machine, also Terry Funk, obviously, duh.
Oh yeah, great name. I'm all for that.
Yeah, it's a badass name, Renegades of Funk. You know?
Yeah. I love it.
So, Ultimo Dragon, who do you think's the winner tonight? Lita or Sable? Obviously. Well,
Brock Lesnar's about to be pissed.
let's say my heart says Lita. But Sable's been... I kind of dig Sable's 2003 stuff, even though it's just pretty much shit with Vince, but, like...
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta go with Lita. The winner's is the lovely Lita. This really means a lot to me. Let's get another round of applause for our winner, Lita. I know, like, if you go backstage, you meet Triple H, like, you can do the fucking pose off with him and Scott Steiner, like, with you as the judge.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
God.
Well, now instead of Lita and Edge and Matt Hardy, it's gonna be Lita and Matt Hardy and Ultimo.
The feud we've always needed. Oh my God. I need it.
Amazing.
That's what you want.
Yeah, of course.
Unfortunately, I gotta head out.
No
so
problem.
I'll catch you two around.
See you around. Thanks for hanging out with us, Jacob.
Bye, Jacob.
It was fun. Catch you.
Shellshock. Well, where's Ryback? Says Spagatoni. That's a good fucking question. Where is Ryback, huh?
Yeah, where is Ryback?
You know what's
Where is he? I've
crazy?
been waiting for him.
I came up with the name Shellshock way before Ryback. Like, well, obviously the
Have to be Ninja Turtles.
yeah, the
right?
Ninja Turtles. Well, actually, I came up. I stole it from the war game Shellshock Name It 67 because that was like the last PS2 game my dad ever played before he fell out of gaming. Wait a minute, what? Okay, me with Rhino versus A-Train with Vince in his corner, and then the main event is Rico versus Iron Sheik.
A main event in any building.
Honestly,
Rico and Iron Sheik.
I think Rico, like, if you think about it, Rico probably would be perfect for Iron Sheik because like he'd be safe.
Yeah, true. Rico. What an era that was.
Rico. God.
A legend in this business.
I was
How's he never got a callback?
Rico, I think he got out of wrestling altogether. You know, he became a cop.
He was like, fuck this wrestling.
He's like, yeah, I'm done, you know. It's crazy because, like, I don't know where it is, but I had a Blu-ray of, like, OVW from 2001 and, like, seen Rico in OVW before he comes up as, you know, Rico that we know is crazy. Because, like, it's...
Rico Constantino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
just like the Bashams in OVW.
Oh my God, right? You know, like
Yeah.
Damager and then whatever the fuck his other name
Yeah,
is.
Doug Basham, yeah.
Yeah, Doug Basham. I love the Jim Cornette story about that. Cause how about next time you give me a heads up and I have a fucking hair match to make me shave instead of making him shave his goddamn head.
Like, we're going to make you twins, and then this BDSM gimmick.
And they were feuding in OVW.
Yeah.
Craziest part.
Yeah, they were like the 2 top stars of WW, like them and Eugene, or Nick Dinsmore.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, I got to meet him at I got to save him in a match.
Yeah, see, look at that.
That was cool, and I love before, like, I was helping him to the back, and then he kind of like gave me not like a push, but like a little nudge to like stay out and like, you know, get the crowd, you know, get the moment.
Yeah.
You know, the pose. You know, I was like, oh, that's awesome. It's funny because he came in, he was kind of in character, and I was helping him get his shit into the building.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was in character. It was funny. So, oh no, Dragon K lift A train. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I remember those visits.
No,
Let me ask you something. Would you want, like, let's say you got called up to WWE or AEW or whatever.
Yeah.
Would you be cool with like doing a Basham's gimmick?
No, yeah.
Like,
they tell me. Oh, are you talking like Leather Daddy, like the leather, like?
Oh, like just kind of like a gimmick that is goofy, like that.
Oh, dude, you could put me in a fucking pig costume and I'll make it work.
Yeah, I mean, I would do the Basham's gimmick in real life.
I'm running it, dude.
Yeah.
My
life.
Listen, the fact I made it this far is amazing. So like anything you give me, I'm gonna try my damnedest to get it to work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you know,
no, that's the right attitude. I agree. Like I said, I would totally agree to any of that.
I love somebody on a show was telling me, what was it? He was we were talking about, you know, I asked him, I was like, yeah, so what am I doing tonight? And he's telling me about the match. He says I was losing. And as soon as he said I was losing, he immediately jumped into why. And explain, you know, kind of explain it to me. And in my head, I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm just glad I'm on the show. But like,
yeah.
but like at the same time, I get why he does that, because there's guys who ask, well, why? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what it is. Me, I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is like, if you had like a legit, very realistic gimmick, I guess.
Or like maybe you're in like an angle or story where like, okay, well, wait a minute, you know. The only time I ever kind of like, well, why did I even? Well, like, this is one of those things you can't really control. I was talking to the guy. He goes, hey, this guy's gonna get his first win in the promotion. He's never won in this promotion. I was like, all right, perfect. That's a great story. So like, so we do it. I put him over, and then in the group chat we were in, the guy said that the guy I just put over is no longer in the show because he didn't help with setup or anything like that, and so he's no longer a part of the promotion. So my head was like, why the fuck did I put him over?
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, like, hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. But I say that tongue in cheek, like laughing. I go, well, what was the point? I don't care, but like it was funny. Like, well, what the fuck was the point of that?
What was the point of that? Yeah, exactly. No, but I agree. It really, stuff like that really.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's no control over that. Like, if the guy's not helping, then fuck him, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine being in like a WWE and all the eggshells you'd have to walk on, and all the nervousness that would come with it, probably.
Right,
yeah,
you know.
So yeah, I'd probably have done the same thing. I would, if I was like a main event OVW guy, and then they're like, "We're gonna put you in the fucking bash." So like, gimmick.
Sounds
like,
good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all right.
Sounds good.
I mean, like, yeah, and there's no way for that gimmick to be like a main event, like Flair. Like, no matter how great you may be, but it was still, it's a foot in the door, right?
I watched that. WWE has that one documentary series. It was like they were highlighting Edge and Mick Foley's WrestleMania match, and like, what was it Edge? I guess Edge was in the company for what? By that point, almost 10 years, and like the first time he finally croaked was like, he finally started croaking about shit was like when they wanted to put him and Mick in a cage as opposed to a hardcore match. And he's like, no. That's like the first time he started going, no, actually. You know, like,
well,
no.
Thank God he did. Cause
yeah.
The match ended up being
yeah. I remember it was we reviewed that, and then I decided to get into wrestling, and I realized, maybe it's not a good idea to have.
Good idea.
Excellent
work.
It sucks because like I'm just on one hand I was like, I'm so glad you're understanding. On the other hand I was like, fuck, that was a really good fucking podcast. But oh well.
No, I completely understood where you were coming from at all. But yeah, it was fun to talk about this stuff. Actually, and like I said, that's an era that's near and dear because I was wrestling when that was happening.
Oh yeah.
But you know, like so that whole era is very very near and dear to me overall. But yeah, you know, like I said, it's interesting. The wrestling business is such a crazy, awesome, and cool, and like just. And also terrible industry at the same time.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
funny because like I'm sure you've met like people from all kinds of backgrounds.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
that wrestling, like no matter what kind of person you, and that's kind of the great thing about wrestling. You know, that's like
All
no
walks
matter
of life.
who you are. Yeah, exactly. Like it could be anything. You could be huge, small, rich, fucking poor, like.
Weird.
You know, you can be. Well, there's a lot. I think everyone would qualify as that in wrestling in its own way. But like, you know,
exactly. But like when there's that weirdo, you know he's weird. Because like if he's the weird one in wrestling, oh boy.
yeah, that's
Hold
true.
on.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Or you
that's...
could be like,
Do
you know,
think...
if you're like a conservative or like a liberal person.
Oh yeah, dude. There's so many like there's a lot of people like different political takes, but like I don't give a shit, and I don't even talk about that shit. I just want to talk about.
And like for the most part, it's like no matter who you are, you're like if you're not an asshole, like you know. It's
yeah, you know, like you know, like I know people who have way different political takes than I do, but like we get along with wrestling or just other shit, like you know, like action figures and shit. So it's like, let's just talk about that, you know? Let's not talk about the other shit. Hold on, Dave's asking a question. Do you think that Ziggler? Never got the push. Just how to start. Oh, I mean, well, it depends what you mean by that. Ziggler when he was the cheerleader, or like Ziggler when he was. It's just funny because when I got into wrestling, when I became a fan, he was like, "Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler," and he said that to everybody. But like people knew.
I remember that.
Yes, I know your name's Dolph Ziggler. No, I don't know. That's one of those weird ones. It's funny too because I remember people being up in arms when he won the NXT title, and then I watched his match with Braun Breaker. I was like, dude, this was fucking great. I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, I'm all about NXT Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, see that's another horrible gimmick it started out with too, the cheerleader deal. But they made it work.
I want all those action figures of all of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Rhino's beating the shit out of Vince with a chair.
Good.
Good.
Get him, Rhino. Fight for justice.
Oh, okay, so that's what Dave in a cage. I just missed that. It's Rico and Iron Sheik in a cage.
Good.
Oh my god. And Iron Sheik won. That's right, Bubba.
Sheik gets revenge on Rico. For
doing that. Uh-oh, I'm about to get jumped.
Oh no.
Nothing good happens when you just see your character just walking. Nikolai Volkov! You're on the list for the international tour. The fans will be laughing at the WWE if you go. Fortunately, you're not going to go anywhere because tonight I'm kicking your ass. Oh, basketball for fucking Nikolai. I just love it. Nikolai Volkov.
Yes, I don't know why he's such a main character in 2003 SmackDown, but sure.
I'm all about it.
Yeah. Well, can you imagine that in real life? Like, you know what? Damn it! We're pushing Volkov. No.
He's on a motorcycle!
We're pushing Volkov. Damn it.
Oh my god, he's fucking going on a motorcycle. Dude, that dude wrestled up to his death. Like, this fucking guy had work rate all over him. Like, this dude made his bookings. There's that fucking famous fucking video of, like, was it the promotion didn't have a ring, so he just wrestled in a fucking wrestling mat. He's in his, like, what, 70s? 60s?
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
He's like, I don't give a shit, I'll wrestle. God, I cannot even imagine, you know, like, wrestling on a mat.
Yeah, like, you know, there was, like, somebody told me a story this one time. They were on a show with Rick Martel.
Oh?
And, like, basically, the mat had deteriorated. It was, like, basically boards at this point. Like, you know, it's like, you know, like, there was really barely any mat. But most people on the show were trying everything they could to not bump, like, for whatever reason. But Rick Martel, he didn't give a shit. He was like 50-something years old, and he was still taking bumps on there, or however old he was then. He was still taking bumps.
It's like
at
work
that
rate,
point.
baby.
Yeah, well, he put in max effort, like to give the fans whatever. I guess
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
say, but I've always respected him a lot, and he was one of my favorites anyway. But before then, but yeah, I've always respected him a lot. Hearing about that effort.
I watched that WWF SWS Dome show, the second one,
Oh yeah.
with Hogan Tenryu, and I remember just like it's funny like seeing like it's just seeing the WWF guys come out to like their WWF music. Like
Yeah,
Rick,
so kiddo.
when Rick Martel's music hit, and I saw him come out, and he was doing like the Rick Martel gimmick. I was like, "This is fucking awesome!" Like, yes,
Of course. Yeah, like of course it's fucking awesome. It's
Yeah.
Rick the Model Martel
Yeah.
in the Tokyo Dome.
and the match was great. Like he kicked ass.
I know.
And it's-
Man, Rick Martel rocked.
Oh, good dude, he's so good. Rick Martel was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
I love
love
him.
that one.
It's
Yeah.
he's gotten out of wrestling completely to the point where like as I remember that Dark Side of the Ring episode, they really wanted him to be a part of that Dino Bravo episode, but like he's like nope. Like to the point like I was listening to they had a behind the scenes podcast with like Conrad Thompson, and like they legit his like Dino Bravo's daughter went out of her way to like really like not beg him but like listen Rick I would really like you to like do the
Yeah.
show, you know, to like really tell the story, and Rick was like, no, I can't do it, you know. He's like that out of wrestling.
I hate that, man.
I know, I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I need it. And what was also interesting was like listening to the producers talk about like, cause like in the episode like Dino's wife couldn't really talk about it. She's like, I don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it, and like
No, yeah.
They
I
even
just
bro-
said his story.
yeah, and the producers were like they were understanding. They're like, look, like we're not gonna force someone to talk about it if they don't want to talk about it, cause like fuck, you know.
Well, yeah. But I just hate that because Martel was such a great. Like he has so much to offer, like his mind. You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, like you know, if he was still, and I just hate hearing like this thing that you love so much to put your body through all kinds of hell and injuries and God knows what else. It's like, man, that stuff is something you should take with you. Like you should always love it. You know?
Yeah, man.
That'd be like if I ever reached a point where I like hated wrestling, I'd fucking go crazy. Like I feel like I couldn't even live with myself. if
Right.
that would
It's
ever
weird to
happen
think
me.
that there's people out there that are like, yeah, I was in wrestling, but I'm not really into it, and they're just cool with that. You're like, what? And meanwhile,
Yeah, it's like this-
maybe we're the ones who are like fucked up. Where we're like, what? Like we're the ones who can't live with ourselves without wrestling.
Yeah, no, I mean that's totally a possibility. I've always said that you have to be a little bit messed up to get into wrestling in the first place.
Oh my god,
Like-
we're going out there half naked, fucking
Yeah.
trying to entertain a crowd. Okay.
Well, I wore a top most of the time, well, to be honest. But,
Well, most
you know,
of us.
Yeah, some of us, you know, it's fine. But, you know, like I said, I always liked the top though better because it made me feel like a superhero more than anything. It made me stand out because everyone else had. And then one thing I always hated was like black tights, black.
Oh, the
black
bland
boots.
shit, right?
Yeah. Like I swore to myself, I'm like, whatever happens, I will never ever, like that will never be my look. So it's like first thing I did, okay, I'm wrestling in fucking, I've got MMA shorts now, I've got gloves, I got with the kick pads and all that stuff. So it's like, okay, this at least give me some color. I've got, it's not just black. It's like now you've got blue on here. You've got bright blue and silver and stuff. It's like I always hated the idea of like the black, like fuck that.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
like even like when I started out with the jeans, because of course I started out as a moondog. Like even then I had like bandanas and like MMA gloves, or like not MMA gloves, but like motorcycle gloves.
Oh yeah.
Which
Finger stuff, yeah. Those
the
are
only
good.
reason I stopped was like was that I blew the thumb out somehow. Like the thumb just got torn up. So like I'll just tape my fist with black tape. So since then I just been doing that. I never got new gloves. But then I had a car accident in end of December, which my car's back, thank God. Like now we're back in the saddle. We're getting everything all together. But like so the two shows I got to wrestle on, which thank God there were only two, because it was easy to find rides there, or like be able to like borrow like my mom's car or something like that. So like I couldn't buy, but like I was I thought I was broke before, but like I didn't know what broke was till like your work's only offering you, because I was a delivery driver. I got let go from my haircutting job, so I was like, I was kind of burnt out anyway, so like let's take a break from haircutting. So I was just delivering food and such. Well, you can't deliver food without a car, and they can only offer so many hours as the in shop making the food and everything. So like barely making any hours. So like literally I went from taping my fists to like two layers of tape around the wrists. And that's about it. Trying to save.
Yeah. Well,
And
you got to do what it takes. As an indie wrestler.
Yeah, and like now I'm like, fuck. I mean, in a weird way, like if I gotta take anything good from like losing having a car accident, it's like it's taught me how to like save better. I'm not like before I had like fucking like fast food but like not like the shitty stuff, but like chicken, like have just like fast food chicken. Like I'm not buying that as much as I used to. Now I'm just like no, we're going grocery shopping. We're buying a bag of chicken. We're buying 2 bags of chicken, and we're going off that, And it's like no, you can wait. We can go home and eat, because like that's saving money,
Right. That's smart.
Yeah, taking the positives out of it. Also like, because I was in such a not like a dark or a bad place, but like kind of a negative place where I'm like ugh. So like listening to like. The Instagram motivational speakers like DDP and shit like that. I'm like, all right, I'm into this. All right, okay,
I love it.
Fuck, dude, they was keeping me going. So
yeah, no, people, you cannot take away from that stuff, because it's really helpful to not just you, but a lot of people. I've been there myself. Some crazy dark times in the past, but thankfully we're all able to get through it. We're all able to make it in life. We're all able to grow in different ways, like you said, even just small ways.
Yeah,
I think that's not to get philosophical or serious on. I didn't think too much, especially on your birthday. But like, I've always thought like the purpose almost, or a meaningful part of life is our ability to grow. Right?
Exactly. Fully agree.
Yeah. So that's how I always try to think of it.
That's why every time I go through my Facebook memories, I'm like, oh god, because like I'll see shit I'll never even like the old podcast. Like I would never say the shit I used to say in my old podcast now. Like
that's a part of growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been really cool catching up with you, Greg. But I'm gonna have to go now. I've got some stuff going on. I'm gonna have to make dinner for my grandparents and stuff.
No problem, man. I appreciate you catching up. This was awesome.
No, I've always really respected and enjoyed talking to you, and all the stuff you're doing in wrestling. I'm super proud of you. Like I said, I remember when we never had any idea you were gonna wrestle, but to see you take that bull by the horns, and all the stuff you represent is like so fucking cool to me. Like you said, and I don't know if I've told you this directly, but that's really, really fucking awesome and inspiring and cool, in my opinion. That you went there from starting at nothing, in terms of being in the wrestling business, to now you're up to multiple shows a month, doing different things. You have stories of your own to tell. Now that's another thing I'm really big on in life is like have something, like take something away from stuff and have stories to tell.
Oh yeah.
Good or bad. So I really love talking to you and having a lot of fun with the game and stuff. Obviously, it's really awesome, man. I have a lot of love for you, Greg.
Yeah, and I really appreciate you joining. Like, it was nice to talk to you. It was nice to catch up.
Yeah, man, I still remember those old days on your crazy shows that we used to do.
Oh yeah, us laughing at wrestling, in general.
yeah. It's like I said, life's about having fun. It's too
Jim
short
Duggan.
to be.
God.
Yes. But like I said, I love everything you represent. And I hope you're living your best life.
Oh yeah, I definitely am. Like even though I have those bad days, but no, I'll take this over before.
Awesome. Yes. I love hearing that. I'm still a miserable fuck, so we're great.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I promise.
Oh, just so you know, the day we finally meet in person, I'm giving you a big ass hug.
Well, you're getting even bigger ass hug back. They're call me Mr. Hug.
That's what you want. Absolutely.
That's right. I'm about it. I'm about that life.
Absolutely.
But Yeah, but I was seriously though, like I said, I really respect you a lot, and I hope you have a great rest of your birthday. Get some good food. Fuck that responsible crap for the day. Get some good chicken. Like,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about, brother. But like I said, keep up, keep doing what you're doing, and I can't wait for us to talk again, man.
For sure. I'll see you later, man.
All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.
All right, see you, brother. Oh, that was awesome. I love Dylan to death. Like, so cool. Shit, all it took was one text and he was in here. Damn. I didn't even think I figured he'd forget that he was in the group chat. You know? No, he's in here. Fuck yeah. That was awesome. Son of a bitch. We came close to beating Nikolai, too. Let me just catch up on everything. It's only 7. Thank God. Oh my God. Hold on, let me just catch up on everything. Well, someone just asked me to be on an interview.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Darkness, misery, and despair. People dying everywhere. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Moondog. You're always gonna be butters to me, though.
Oh my God. Soaking my knees. Cool as my voice shot. Oh. Yeah, but Zach, those remember him. His family got hit with the fucking hit with the COVID bug. Ugh. Unfortunately, COVID is definitely still around. Damn shame. Thankfully, it's not as. I don't think it's as bad as it used to be. Question mark? I don't know. They'll ask me questions and shit. Paid online events will end by May 8th. What are you talking about? Oh, so they're not doing like pay-per-view, pay-per-views on Facebook anymore? Gonna catch up on happy birthdays here. Let's see. Some love for that. Big shout out to Dylan for hanging out with us. Like that 3 hours just blew by. Like holy shit. Just post it on my timeline. I miss Parrish. Parrish guy. Good guy. Hit me up. He's trying to set a PB on the circuit. I'm doing circles on the motorcycle. Personal best? Yeah, this is true. Very true. Thank you to Dave for hanging out in the chat this whole goddamn time. I appreciate the people who I've invited communicating, saying, "Yay, thanks for the invite," but like can't go. As opposed to like, you know, people just leave me on red. Alright. PS4. Wait, my PS4's still on. Hold on. Or my PS5, excuse me. Turn this off quick. My bad. I was watching New Legacy play Crush Hour. There we go. Turn that off. I'm gonna throw back on my chat here. Alright. Let's hop back into this. Goodness. I need some waters. I'm not been drinking waters. I get a headache in the morning because I've been having rum and cokes. I have a very important announcement to make concerning one of our superstars. Some of you might find this funny, but I don't. Last week, Rhino took it upon himself to smack me right in the face. My face is still swollen from that cheap shot. He crossed a very important line between employer and employee. So after contemplating for quite some time, I've decided to suspend him indefinitely. Oh no, that means I'm having a handicap match, huh? Yeah. See if I get a title match. I think because I'm involved in a storyline though, I might not get it. You're heavily involved in a storyline. Please come back when you have some free time. That's what I thought. Come on. This fucking Nikolai Volkov feud. Sheik and Volkov, baby. Bubby. I want to do a 2K22 Battle Royale. Oh my god, yeah. I'm trying to think, the only ones... I know Cody James is on there. Mateo's on there. Joey Mayberry's on there. I'm on there. I think that's about it. You know? I don't know, because like, I'll search these... I'll search everybody. I'll search people every now and again and see what pops up. We can make people too. I mean, that's true, but like, fuck, it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of goddamn effort. It's weird, because like, I've seen screen tearing, but on stream, it's not there. Whatever. Yeah, if y'all can't see it, I don't give a shit. I'm only Minecrafting. I could swap over. Of course. I don't think there's a storyline where you get traded to Raw in this. Cause I'm like, thinking, I'm like, well, I mean, we got Dragon here doing the SmackDown thing. Could do a Raw version, but I think it's gonna be like the same storylines, but with Raw guys. No. Oh, you can unlock some more. Jesus. I'm trying to think, do I have a Sheik and Volkov figure? I think I do. They're in the way back of that fucking display case of mine. Yeah, I bought that like at a estate sale. This display case of mine. It used to be in the background, but like I guess I positioned the camera now to where it doesn't do that. Yeah, a display case full of figures. Got the display case for like between $60 and $80. So I'm like, I need this, you know, because like they were doing those like, it was one of those like near end sales, or like they need to sell they need to get the shit, they need to get all the shit that's in this house out. So as soon as I saw the display case, like, yep, need that, you know. Or borrow my dad's truck and getting a buddy of mine to help get it up. We bought all these blankets and shit to like haul it. It was awesome. You know, it's a great case. Yeah, the light bulbs they used to work. Like there's a little thing on the inside that says to replace light bulbs, call this number or whatever, which I never ended up doing. I mean, I really don't need lights in it, you know. I think I used it for a hot second to have like light in the background, but like honestly, it's just use the actual light in here for like lights. Getting better at the game. Getting slowly better. Bush. See it. Oh, damn. Fuck. How long was it? We were on for 3 hours and Dylan was on, like... It's crazy, you know, like, catch up with somebody, you don't realize how much time has passed. Like, shit. Crafting his hyper anxiety relief. Oh, yeah. Pokemon Snap's another one of those where it's like, goddamn, like, there's no, like... Like, if you're angry and you play Pokemon, and as soon as you play Pokemon Snap, like, you just chill, you know? Oh, so close. Shit. Roll break. Woo! Fucking Nikolai did a house show dive. Acai! I'm like, come on, I know for damn sure Dragon does dives. Not even just based off this game, just based off all the matches I've seen. He's done at least one dive. It's usually Acai. Nick like he's doing this house show dive to the outside. He's showing the industry how much he loves it. How old was Nikolai at this point? He had to be like late 40s, right? Dragon Sleeper, nice. That's a move I should do if I'm working the head. Dragon Sleeper. Hell yeah! Oh shit. As I say, I'm getting the hang of it. And as soon as I think of that, all of a sudden the guy grabs me. Push. Oh shit, he got his legs up. Let's say we've seen him do. Yeah, I was gonna say we've seen him do so many house show dives though. I'm like, I don't trust that asshole. I think we got him. He's definitely done, right? 1, 2, 3. Did you ever play Final Fantasy? No, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, and then got through some of Kingdom Hearts 2 before I fell out of it. We did this all on stream, too. Oh no, here comes Big Show! I can't believe I'm seeing here! Now both of them in the ring! He's having to take both of them on, and Rhino's on suspension. Ultimo Dragon won't be able to get help from anybody. Getting fucked over here. Kurt Angle versus Matt Hardy and Big Show. Access the sex and one success. Sex sucks. I want all the rest. Come on. Get, come on. Yeah. Big Show about the tag team title match. Yeah, the whole deal with the suspension, I know. So it would be too easy for us to have a 1-on-2 tag match. But that wouldn't be very fun. We want to win it fair and square. Oh? Fair and square, meaning? If he beats me tonight, I'll talk Vince about lifting Rhino's suspension. If he beats me, that is. Oh, hell yeah! We got a chance here, bud. We definitely got to win this. Fira and Firaga. I assume it's Fira or Fira. Firaga? Firaga. Firaga. Fira. I don't know. It's a good fucking question, though. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Half the stream called it Fira, half called it Fira. My instance was Fira. I think it just, for me, it's like, I think it goes on like, well, what does the game call it? Assuming there's voice acting or anything like that. If there's voice acting, then at that point, you know, that's what they call it. It's like Pokemon. Though, I remember there's a Pokemon movie where there was a Bonsly. They called him Bonsly. But then in the actual TV show, they called him Bonsley. So it was very confusing. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom. There was a voice acting early on. So that's very difficult. That's difficult to do. Well, yeah, that would be very difficult. I'll be right back.